and tart straight to your heart. Citrus Sunshine at your service. Welcome in. I forgot I was so close. Hi. Hi. How are you? I'm gonna be this close the whole time, maybe. I'll think about it. Hi. How are you guys? Happy Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday today. Are you guys excited for Sunday? No Super Bowl. What do people do on Sundays other than clean and ruminate on how much the week is about to suck? I hate Sunday. Why? I think Sunday's not a bad day of the week. Mostly because I imagine it as Monday in my mind. Have you heard of personal space? No, I'm gonna stand just this close to you, and I'm gonna talk exactly like this to the point where you guys are getting like little pieces of my spit in your face, and I'm not gonna apologize for it. And I also won't do anything about it until you call me out on it. Sorry, I also got like kind of a wet mouth too, so I'm throwing a little bit of spit. Welcome in, everyone. Hi, List of 6, and hi, Vesh. How are you? And hi, Spatula. Hi, 12. Hi, and hi, Ultraplex. Hi, Nazarum. Don't miss me anymore. I'm right here. Captamus, hi, and hi, Oni-chan. Wow, thank you for the 100 stream streak. My goodness. Man, that's a lot of streams. I always try and think like, oh, wow, I guess I haven't done that much. But realistically, 100 streams is like a lot. That's like a third of the year. Or more. No, that's less. I mean, that's just like math. It's less than a year. But it's about it's basically a year, like 100 if you round up to the nearest 365. It's like that much. Van, welcome in, and hi, Jinsei. How are you? Byron, hi, and hi, Double D. How are you? I never had to give someone 5 gift subs. Stop. Hi. If you got a gift sub, make sure you say thank you. Your logic is flawless. Thank you. How are you? I want to apologize. No. Favorite, don't worry about it. Hi, Favorite, how are you? Don't worry about it. When I made that poll in Discord, I didn't realize that not very many people knew about that game, but I'd rather talk about retro games anyways, because I'm like working on a PowerPoint for explaining the lore of .hack, and so I'm like uniquely primed to talk on retro games, I feel like, more than anyone. Well, that's probably not true. There's probably someone who is smarter than me who could talk about it more. 12. Good afternoon, everyone's orange idol, Citrus Sunshine. Your boingy bits are looking particularly perky today. My eyes, my nose, my mouth. You guys can't even see my breast right now. Maybe it's like a mirage. My huge forehead is very smooshable. Thank you. I am the guy in retro games. Will you be talking to us or cute ladies? Am I not both? Damn. Hater? That could be a dartboard puzzle. Yeah, I'm like a little bit... No, I'm not angry. I was just frustrated at, the roguelike aspects of Blueprints yesterday, which is why I played for like 7 hours straight, because I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna figure it out, and then I wasn't able to. Your pointiest bit is your sharp mind. That thing is dull like a used number 2 pencil. That thing is microscopic. It might as well just be like a jellyfish in smoothness. And Favorite, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. How are you? Hi, Sexy. Hi, Nugget. How are you? Hi, Wapper. Yeah. I've been writing. I have more than 4 pages right now because I was just disseminating information on Wikipedia. Because damn, if I'm not gonna be playing these games just to learn. But I also had to cross-reference my AI Buster novel. So I'm writing a PowerPoint for .hack right now so I can explain the lore. And the lore is pretty all-encompassing, including all of... Apparently, there's one thing I haven't read, which I'll read after stream probably. But it's a manga that only came out in the .hack GU, the World magazine, in 2006. And I was like, yeah, I guess no shit, I didn't read that, huh? Yeah, I don't know this particular lore about .hack GU because it's region locked and it was only in a magazine and it wasn't ever translated into English, and it was never made into a manga, like a serialized manga. Awesome. Well, it's gonna take 3 days, at least an hour. at minimum. I'm thinking. I mean, depending on how fast I speak. I'm trying, okay, a long time ago, you guys might remember when I did my menopause stream. I was very mad at myself because I felt like I didn't start from the beginning. So each time I add more info for this, I try and go back and I'm like, is this chronological? Am I starting from 0? Am I starting from 0? And so I'm trying to approach it like very systematically. Start from 0 and then go from there. Just order a used copy from Japan for $1,000. You had a menopause stream? Yes, I did. To explain menopause, cause well, maybe some of you guys weren't here then, but yeah, I did one on menopause because I got mad that people were saying that, like, oh, people don't want a Christmas cake after the 25th, like, ugh. And then people are hags at 30 because I wanted to be like, no, those women are still fertile. I don't know why you guys keep saying that, because, like, what's the term people like to say? Even a dying star can be reignited. Through fertility treatments, IVF, stuff like that. But even still, like, people get pregnant at, like, over the age of 40 all the time. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys are, well, I'm sure some of you guys have older parents. Like, I got some friends with really old parents where I'm like, ooh, I don't know. Yes, 30 is extra fertile, yeah. It's only from, like, age 35 on that you're considered advanced maternal age, but you don't start having, like, true complications until you're age 40. So there's, like, a whole 10-year gap, but even still, like, you can get pregnant at, like, 45, 42, 43. I mean, I personally wouldn't recommend getting pregnant past, like, 45, I guess. But, I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying, you can, it's possible. Yeah, even when my mom is gonna have to get her ovaries removed, and but when she got her hormones back, her menopause hormones, to see if she was in menopause, she's like 49, and she is still super not in menopause. I was like, these levels are amazing. At 49, you're not in menopause whatsoever. And she was like, so I've just been a bitch for nothing? And I was like, well, I think being a bitch might have some external factors to it as well. You know, there's like stressors. But she thought that some of her rage was like perimenopause or menopausal rage, and it wasn't. She was just having normal rage. But she was like, oh, they're gonna have to take my ovaries away. And I was like, do you want to be pregnant at 49? Do you really want to give me and my sister a sibling at 49? And she was like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. And I was like, then why do you care? It's okay. Those things can leave. It's fine. If you're done with them, just take them out. I've been a bitch for nothing? No. She's okay with being a bitch situationally. My mom had me at 33. That's totally normal. Don't count any higher. We're gonna scare people. Sorry. Why are you so close to us? Because I like being a little close. Is that wrong? I can get closer. I can be this close. How close is this? Is this too close? I can be like even closer if you guys want. You guys can just stare at one of my eyeballs. Caltimus, thank you so much for the 35 stream streak. Just pop us in your mouth. Ow. And I swallowed you guys, and now we're doing Vor. We're doing Vor ASMR. Hi. Marie Kondo your body. Yeah. I mean, I told her it'd be probably like a couple ounces off, shaving a couple ounces off of her weight. The VTuber smell. I smell good, probably. I took a shower and I smell good, and I put my lotion on, my CeraVe moisturizer. I don't think that stuff really smells like anything other than lotion, but it still smells good. I think my mom had that surgery around 40. Yeah, I mean, some people go into menopause like super early. It's called premature ovarian failure, but most people will. What's the average age? The average age of menopause is like 52 when people stop having periods. So theoretically is all I'm saying. It's not 100% possible. You can get pregnant until age 52 sometimes. Sinisters, welcome in. How many subs to play the dot hack games? No subs, cause I'll probably do it in the future. Cause it's one of the, even though it might, I hope you guys will enjoy me nerding out about it. But of course, that's like one of my super special interests is dot hack. If we sub, you won't play them. No. I'm just saying it doesn't need us. It doesn't need a sub goal. Oh my gosh. Kimmy, hi. Hi. How are you, Kimmy? Welcome in. What were you up to? Hi, Raiders. Sorry I'm so close. Hi, Raiders. My name is Citrus Sunshine, your clumsy 2D idol. And what was I just talking about? Really nothing. Oh, never asked. So thank you so much for gifting Captavusa a sub. She's gonna chomp us. I've swallowed all the Raiders too. Quick talk about menopause. Menopause is caused by a lack of progesterone in your ovaries, which stimulates the release of eggs into the fallopian tubes. Yeah. We were playing, RE9? No, she's bored everyone! I'm sorry, How was RE9? I beat that not that long ago. It does sound like magic. It is magic. Kind of. It's weird. I think that the body is crazy. It's crazy style. And every day I learn something new. And every day is very fun for me personally. Spit me out now. I'm gonna just swallow you all. Yeah, even like, because a lot of those like systems are not, I don't know how to put that. They're just like, they just kind of work. You ever just think about how your body works? It just exists. You live, and that's kind of crazy to begin with. Did you like it? I loved RE9. And the ending was really, really fun too. I put a mod on Leon that made it so that he had a whale tail, like a thong on. That thong. Yeah, and he looked good in it. Humans were created by Bethesda. It just works. Thank you, Todd Howard, for my life. Stop! I love the thong song. You would deny me this? You would deny me the thong song? My goodness, I've sang it a couple times at karaoke. I know that song like way too good. Come on. She's got hips like La Vida. No, she's living La Vida Loca. She's got dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Baby move, but. I'm gonna sing it again. She's got, sorry, okay. Ouch, welcome in. Yeah, the mod was really easy to set up if you too want to have a thong on Leon. I would strongly recommend it. He looks great in it also. But the thing is that I didn't know if it was gonna work. I watched this clip of myself like way too much. Wait, maybe I'll just show it to you guys on stream. I know probably a lot of you have seen it. But it made me laugh really, really, really hard. Hold on. Can I pop this out? Am I able to pop out, clips? I guess I'm not, huh? That's so funny. I thought that I could pop out a clip, but I guess not. Sayori, welcome in. Man, it's so weird that you can't pop those out, huh? Here, I can just show you guys I can just show you guys the video itself. Here we go. Yeah, but I put the wrong mod on the first time. He was just half naked, but I wanted him to be a little bit sluttier. And that's okay. It's okay to just have like a little bit of eye candy on the screen. I mean, people play Stellar Blade and stuff. That was all eye candy, all the way down. Oh, oopsies, this is the wrong thing. I'm sorry. You should be able to have seen people react to their own clips. Maybe I'm just not allowed to because I'm a bad child. I've been bad for a long time. Here we go. I'll just show it to you guys like this, because, I don't know how else to do it. Stop objectifying vulnerable old men. He's not that vulnerable. He got a lot going on. Here, watch this clip. Because I've watched it like 30 times by now, I think. He's shirtless. Oh shit! Okay, yeah, that was it. But even still, that clip just makes me laugh so hard every time I watch it. Yeah, it makes it so unserious. I didn't mean to. I didn't realize, okay? I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Is your game modded? I'm sorry. I didn't know that's what... I didn't know he would show up like that. Like, dude, come on. Come on. I thought that it would just change to his POV and I just see him like that. Yeah, he didn't say woman once in RE9, as far as I know. Or maybe I just blocked it out. Women. Women, am I right? Women. She installed, I installed them. No, I expected him to be naked. I didn't expect him to show up at that critically, emotional moment. Okay, I thought that maybe she would run away or something, or maybe, you know, it would switch POVs at like the last moment. I didn't know that he would just show up like that and just start shooting. He just got out of the shower. Yeah, can you forgive him just for a second? I don't know, I love that mod. Everyone was being mean to me, and just so you know, it's gonna be an ad in 15 seconds. Everyone was clowning on me because I had that mod, but I think that it only enhanced my gaming experience to have him like that. Especially, wait, I don't wanna spoil Kimi. But there were some moments at the end where it was extra funny in that he was half naked. Especially the ending. Yeah, when he was, yeah, I know. I think it's base? Thank you. No way he'd show up normal. I don't know. I'm sorry. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I guess I was talking about menopause again. Which game were we talking about? RE9. I modded it so he had a thong on. I would never use the full nude mod. You can't, okay, I think that full nude mods are so sad when it comes to, scary games. Like, are you gonna be scared? Scared and naked, literally naked and afraid. That's not okay. I think the only thing scarier than being clothed and scared is being naked and scared. Yes! Full nude mods are really boring to me. Being naked would be more scary. Yeah, you just got your stuff kind of hanging out. You're so vulnerable. You got your giraffe neck hanging out like you're taking a sip of water. Like, what if a predator came up and just yoinked that thing? Are you scared? You were scared of the terms of service. Oh, of course. But in addition, I'm also scared of full frontal nudity. I'd be too distracted by them being naked. I'd be worried I was gonna take extra damage. No. I meant like, cause giraffes are at their most vulnerable when they're drinking water, right? That's why they only do it when there's no predators around. Cause their neck is like their weakest point. So that's what I was thinking. I guess I did use it, giraffe neck, as kind of a euphemism. I didn't mean to. Oopsies. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the PS2 though, because I got my PS2 right next to me, and it's beautiful. I'm surprised that it still works as well as it does. I pulled it out. Well, it's actually been on my desk since I moved, because I don't have a place to put this yet. I will starting tomorrow, because I'm gonna go and get rid of some, get rid of some furniture that I don't need anymore. And it works? Yeah. It's kind of crazy because I feel like I treated this thing like shit when I was a kid. Like, I think I did, as far as I know. But yeah, I still have all the original stuff for it. I bought a memory card because I couldn't find my memory card when I was moving. I was pretty sad about that. But you know, I'm sure that memory card had absolutely no space on it, first off. And I'm sure that I would have had to delete something off of it, and it would have had like 3 games on it. I think it was also like the original memory card I got when I got this thing. But it's kind of sad to not have memory cards anymore. I guess not, but it feels it's nostalgic. It's like a nostalgic Chungus item, a rumble pack, and like a memory card and a converter, stuff like that. It just feels good to have all these physical items. We've lost the ability to have doohickeys and stuff when it comes to gaming. We need more random garbage that we have to buy, accessories. Old electronics are built to take a beating. Yeah, but I treat my desktop computer like it's made out of glass, cause it is, first off, and second off, cause I'm too terrified something will break. My Nintendo 64, which is just behind me, all of my retro stuff is all over the place, cause I need to get rid of some furniture before I do that. But that thing, I can shake that thing around like it's nothing. That thing is made out of hardcore plastic, and I love it. PlayStation Eye. Oh, yeah. New ones are trash in durability scaling. I know. Why? I don't understand it. Like, it's almost like cars, you know, like impact resistance, but I don't need that because I'm not gonna be bashing my PlayStation in. Like, why are they made out of crumple material? Am I going to take like a high-speed impact in my own house? I hope not. I mean, maybe. It could happen. They were all screwed down and made of bricks. Yeah, this thing also weighs like nothing. It must weigh like a pound. Maybe. A pound or 2? Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe it weighs a pound and a half. But the PS3... I'm sorry, my PS4 must weigh like 8 pounds at minimum. Well, I think I looked it up when I was playing Bloodborne, because I played Bloodborne on the PS4. How much does a fat PS4 weigh? Oh, it weighs 6 pounds. Okay, I guess I wasn't that off. It just feels like it weighs a bajillion pounds. That thing you can kill someone with. I'd be happy to. Planned obsolescence, do you think it is? I don't know. I think that the Xbox One, Xbox Series S or X? What's the newest Xbox? Yeah, the Xbox Series X looks ugly, and the Xbox Series S also looks ugly. And I think that the Xbox... What was the one before that? The one that looked like a polo shirt. That was the... Yeah, whatever one that one was... Oh no, that's the PS5. Sorry, the PS5 is ugly as shit. Yeah. I just think that they're reinventing the wheel in ways that are not cute. You see, Nintendo always makes a cute console. It's always rounded edges and nothing sharp so that if I hit my foot on it, it doesn't just instantly turn into a blood blister. Could I get an introduction? Sweet and tart straight to your heart. Citrus Sunshine at your service. I'm a citrus themed and also citrus born clumsy idol. But I kind of am I'm also a variety streamer. I was really hoping that I was gonna get my partner email this week, but I didn't. So I had like a free slot, but I just wanted to talk instead because I got so much to talk about in so little time. But I just like talking, and you guys are always like, I want to talk more. I want to talk more. Well, now you get it. Whiners get what they want, and no one else does. The silent majority does not get nothing. Yeah, I don't really want to like rock the boat, but I did think today like, oh, should I make a post on Twitter like, hey, it's been over a month now. Please notice me at Twitch support, at Twitch, at Dan Clancy, at Twitter support, at DoorDash support, please. But I won't do that, cause if you wait patiently for things, they will come. A month is pretty long for no response. I'm hoping that it's just like business days. But I did get my email on a Saturday. So I do think that's weird. Recognize me, recognize me, recognize me, recognize me. Please, please, please recognize me, please recognize me. But it's okay. If I don't mind either way. So many people I know are getting or pushing for partner this year. Partner is easier to get than ever, and I'm very thankful that I was even able to apply. But the thing is that I don't know, maybe it causes more issues than it's worth. I should just like never I don't imagine it being denied. I don't think it will, because even through like all this month-long period, I've still maintained over 75, so it's fine. I would never like, well, yeah, I do give myself a little bit of brainworms about it, but I refuse to, because I just started like working on stuff instead, which makes me feel good. Like next week, I want to do my .hack presentation, and then I want to start .hack maybe the week after? And then, there's a bunch of stuff I want to do in the future. I want to record a cover too, or not a cover, at least a TikTok, and then maybe work my way into it. And then I finish that ASMR. I don't know. It's better to just be always be grinding instead of worrying about other stuff. Don't you think? It's bad for your brain to constantly be anxious. It's your cortisol. It's your cortisol levels. No, it's a whole month over 70. It's 3 months now over 75. You gonna be ready next week? I hope so. No, I know so. I'm almost done. I just keep adding more things, cause I don't know if I want to add .hack GU lore, which will needlessly complicate it, but also might be integral. I don't think I'm not gonna play GU on stream. I don't like Haseo. I understand that he changes a lot over time, and you know what? Yuri Lowenthal did a good job at making him an insufferable prick, but those games are too fresh in my mind to enjoy, and second off, I think that they're like kind of long, and third off, it's not really worth it. It's not worth it. The original .hack games got that like secret sauce, that nostalgia core, Chungus kind of attitude to them. Hopefully thing to do is just having a good time sometimes. I'm always having a good time. Like that doesn't really bother me. I don't know. Even when I'm like a little down, I still feel like I'm enjoying life. Cause if you don't like what you're doing, or at least you don't feel like a sense of pride or happiness at trying to accomplish something, like maybe it's better to focus your attention on other things. I think that maybe streaming has kind of taught me that, to prioritize attention on where it needs to be, and then delegate to others things that I'm not good at. You know, like min-maxing. It's min-maxing, but for project management, kind of. Long for .hack is already scary. You know, the original games are not that long. I think I can beat the first one, maybe in a stream. And then the second one, maybe in a stream. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. I don't know. Do you guys have anything that you guys like working on that gives you guys like a sense of accomplishment? I feel like being an idol gives me a lot that I can be happy for if I achieve it. No, they're that short. It doesn't really take that long to grind, and I think that the only thing that's gonna hold me back in those streams is reading, and saying everything out loud. I might skip some reading because it'll just be forum pages like, oh, did you guys know that you can use herbs for healing? Wow, bro, thanks. I like just started this game, and I'm like suffering. Some of the bulletin board posts in .hack are like that to begin with. My new degree is good for staving off the brain worms. What did you get a new degree on, if you don't mind me asking? My uni research work is nice. Ooh! Oh my gosh, Pascal, welcome in also. What are you studying in university? Ah, God, that sounds so fun. Where I am in life with my challenges, it's hard to have something like that at the moment. That's fair. I feel like even working a little bit every day on something is better than nothing. Oh, data science. Is that? What does that mean? Data science. Yeah, there's an anime, .hack Sign, which predates the games. There's also .hack Roots. I watched a couple episodes of that, but I thought it was okay. There's also the animes that come with the games, the OG games, those videos that come with the OG games are like integral to understand the deep lore of .hack. I was watching one this morning because I wanted to refresh myself and also not... I'd have to plug in either my ps2 or my ps4 to watch a DVD, which is so goofy. I don't want to pull those DVDs out, high key. Oh shit. Agrovoltaics. What? Agrovoltaics. How well do plants grow under solar panels' shade, and does the power displace the lost yield? That's amazing. That's so interesting. That's one of my favorite subjects to think about in agriculture is like secondary ecosystems. Because that kind of study is seen in especially alpine environments, which I've talked about before. I took that class because it talks about how like erosion is really prevalent on mountains, and one of the ways to combat that, or one of the ways that nature combats that, is by having these secondary ecosystems that exist underneath larger trees. And since it's not as cold or windy underneath those trees, there are soil stabilizing roots and like perennials and stuff like that that live underneath those that further like decrease erosion. There's like a bunch of microclimates, exactly like that. Yeah. But that kind of like anti-soil erosion stuff is really it's being studied right now in China, right? And then China just applied that anti-soil erosion stuff in Africa too, where they row plant a whole bunch of native like bushes, and so the deserts in Africa don't keep moving into like people's land and farmland and stuff like that. Yeah, fighting desertification. Desertification? Don't mind if I do. I love a good piece of cake. But yeah, I didn't even think about how like sand will just keep going. It'll just keep eroding. I guess if you live near a desert, that makes sense. But it also makes sense because in Florida, a big issue, because it's a peninsula, like all covered on all sides except for one with water. The soil erosion, the beach erosion, is really prevalent. And you know why it's prevalent? Because baby boomers, they love to put their little resorts on the water, and remove all of the plants that were holding the sand back. And so the beaches just creep up every single year as a result. And they don't do anything about it because they want to keep their little resorts. And one day, Florida will be all underwater, and that's okay. Yeah, grasses are super important, but bushes and stuff like that have roots are like the most important. The endless encroachment of sweet treats! Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Boomers love to uproot every single plant that keeps their land from dissolving. Yeah, I watched another video about a couple months ago about how they reintroduced beavers, I think into Colorado or something like that. It's like a valley in Colorado. They reintroduced beavers because humans had depopulated the beavers population, which in turn kind of devastated the river systems, because beavers, when they make dams, they redirect water into the soil as a result by elevating like the water levels, which can make the ecosystem more vibrant. I mean, even though it has bad issues for downriver, I think they put it in a location where the river wasn't going to impact any human settlements. And, like, bugs came back and fish came back and they reintroduced frogs into the ecosystem. It was very interesting to see. Beavers need to learn their place. How dare you? We have no place. Humans got no place here. Boo. Insurance companies making homes in the US remove trees because it's a potential liability. Low-key, I get that, though. During one of the hurricanes when I was a kid, a really big tree landed on my neighbor's house. And who knows how much he got back in insurance. But I remember that because he had to stay at our place for a couple days because there was a giant-ass hole in his roof. High key, why not just take care of the trees better? Okay, it's multifactorial. I didn't really realize how shitty trees are on the West Coast until there was a really windy rainstorm. Like, on the West Coast, these trees ain't made of shit, dude. I guess I'm more used to palm trees, but, like, whenever there's any sort of wind, there are 5 trillion branches in the streets. And I remember one time, there was a huge ass branch that was covering one of the roads, and I was walking down the road at the time, and I kind of like stopped traffic, and I grabbed the big branch and I moved it over to the sidewalk, and some lady who was walking behind me was like, "You did a very good thing," and I was like, I didn't. I think that anyone could have done this, and I think that it should have been done sooner instead of everyone just going around it, because that seems like it impedes traffic. Yeah, they all turn into fire or explode, yeah, or break. Vivian, welcome in. How are you? And hi, Retaba. Palm trees have that weird top that breaks first. Yeah, but it's just fronds. They're all very stable, realistically. She gave positive reinforcement. Yeah, I was just like kind of weirded out because I was like, oh, thank you. But also, this is my civic duty as an American to help others. It's my civic duty as a human being on Earth to grab this branch from the road and just put it off to the side. Yeah, the West Coast is beautiful. And also very diverse and cool. But I was just like, damn, I'm gonna get hit by a branch one day if I take too many walks. Silvers, thank you for the 110 stream streak. I appreciate it. I've been like, yay, I'm special. You're not supposed to do it for the benefits. You're supposed to do it because you got because you have a vested interest in society or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I did do it because I wanted attention. Everyone who does good things on Earth only does it for attention and nothing else, maybe. Getting hit by a branch because you have bad vibes. I'm always saying this. It's gonna happen to me. Yeah, there was one time I was walking... One time I was walking to the store, and I was wearing my glasses at the time, and it was so windy that, a leaf had gone... It had, slipstreamed past my glasses, underneath them, into my eye. And I was like, how is that even possible? I'm wearing protection. I'm wearing protection right now. This shouldn't have happened. Any tips on medical terminology class? Yeah, you gotta learn prefixes and suffixes. Also, there are ways to say things. I think that as long as you learn root words, it'll be easy for you. Chole, C-H-O-L-E, has to do with your gallbladder. And, I'm trying to think of other words that might be hard. There are lots of weird words, but they're all Latin roots. It seems overwhelming at first, but once you see them, reiterated, I think it's fine. I'm trying to think of other medical terminology. Itis means inflamed? I believe so. I mean, after a certain point, you just, get the vibe of the word, and then you can kind of recognize it. You guys want to hear about something that I just learned about? It's gross. But you guys might want to know about it. I don't know. Yeah, it's gross, just so you guys know. I never heard of it before. But it's got an interesting medical terminology word to it. It's called defecography. So it's defecateography, which is it's an MRI type. It's pretty new. Where if you have like prolapse in your colon, then they put you through an MRI and they yeah, it's a shit read, literally. They make you wear a diaper and then you stand in an MRI and then they put a bunch of gel into your butthole and then you have to squeeze it out with your butt muscles, and then they take the MRI of that and they make sure that you're not having any internal prolapse. Yeah. Apparently only old people get it, but I had just heard about it, and I told someone else about it, and they were like, that sounds horrific. And I said, yeah, it does sound horrific. Imagine going through that procedure. Yeah, I talked to someone who had just gone through it, and I was like, she was like, yeah, it sucked really bad. And all I could say was, yeah, that does sound like it sucked. That does sound like it sucked really bad. A fecal transplant? No. Yeah, I stop describing. I'm sorry. I think I described that as non-visually as possible. This is worse than Citrus's description. Thank you. Yeah. I felt really bad. The beginning and end of life is all poop stuff. Yeah. This lady in particular, one of my fellow idols, an older lady. It's because she has a connective tissue disorder, and so they were worried that like her connective tissue had gotten all stretched out in her abdomen, but nothing was wrong with her. Nothing was wrong with her, so she went through that for nothing. And I was like, damn, that does suck. But I was like, well, now you know nothing's wrong with you. And she said, I already knew nothing was wrong with me. I didn't want to do it. I was like, okay, well, cool. Sorry, queen. I'm sorry. Sorry I had to go through that. You know, I haven't been to the doctor in like forever. Cause I feel fine. I feel bad because I tell you guys to always take care of yourselves, but I haven't gotten to like a normal doctor in forever. Even when I get blood work done, the only person I can get into with any luck is normally my OBGYN. So last time I was there, I was like, can you just like order me some blood work? And she was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I did it there and it was fine. And so I was like, okay, I guess I'm fine now. I just was curious. Yeah, for like an annual exam, like a physical. I mean, I guess she could just be a gynecologist, but I think that she's an obstetrics, so OBGYN. But some people do just do obstetrics and just do gynecology. Yeah, it's like impossible for me to get into my primary care provider, so I'm like, whatever, as long as I feel fine, I think it should be okay. And I guess if I have something wrong with me, I'll just go to the emergency room. I have good insurance, so it's fine. If I go to the ER, you know what, whatever. Please don't die. No, I won't die. There's nothing wrong with me, as far as I know. I mean, maybe there's something like critically wrong with me, but I think that's only mentally instead of physically. I feel healthy. Live forever, thank you. I will. I'm planning on it. High key. Yeah. Oh my God. I did see that Amazon is now selling medications, and Amazon has its own telehealth providers. Like, we live in hell. We live for real in hell. I was like, you're getting your prescription medications prescribed to you by an Amazon doctor? Like, that's bad. I don't know. Is that bad? I think it's bad. Pikachu King, happy birthday! Free from the age of 31 that has imprisoned me. And here's to a wonderful year for you then. Maybe you're turning melons from your inside out? I do like melons though. If I was like a honeydew, if I was turning into a honeydew on the inside, I'd be pretty excited. Yeah, do you know the reason why that people are going to like these telehealth providers? It's because going to med school is so expensive that most doctors who are like becoming doctors right now won't make enough money being a primary care provider. It's like not the most lucrative field. And so people who want to pay off their student loans, because obviously you're going to have student loans if you go to like a $350,000 med school and then also don't get paid anything beyond minimum wage for like 4 years after that. Of course you're going to want to do like a high-paying field, like obstetrics, of course, or like surgery or stuff like that. So yeah, that's why there's like a global or a national shortage of primary care providers. That's a fun fact for you. Sorry, I got like hella fun facts right now. I want to talk about the PS2 because I love it. I also got, when I was at the flea market with my parents, I got, Shadow the Colossus on PS2. I kind of want to play that. I've never played it before. And, I know it's like a classic. I also got SSX Tricky because I like that game. My mom likes that game a lot. And she was so excited to see it when I got it. It was only like $5, I think it says on the tag. She was like, "Oh my god, yes, yes." I felt bad. I should have brought my PS2 with me. No, I would never bring that thing cross country. What about pre-industrialized watermelon? What does that look like? Is it fugly? I don't want to turn into something fugly. If it's cute, I want to look at something cute. Pre-industrialized watermelon. I'm just getting pictures of normal watermelon cubes. Cubes? I want watermelon cubes. Ooh, wow, they look crazy. I'd eat this. Still. I guess that we bred watermelons to have a whole bunch of red and not a bunch of rind. But it makes sense that we don't have like ones that have a bunch of rind in them because that's just wasteful. But I get why the watermelon itself would have a lot of rind because it probably doesn't want all of its insides to be eaten. Sweet cucumbers. That sounds kind of good. You know, I love cucumbers a lot. A cucumber soda is delicious. If you never had one, you should try one. Or they got like cucumber soda alcoholic drinks as well that I think are really good. Eee, that sounds yummy. I wonder if all that unusable rind was recycled into agriculture. I think so, like for pigs and stuff? Yes, flesh trains. What are you talking about? Like flesh trains? Yeah, this is just like a flesh train. Yeah, what if trains were made out of flesh? And Thomas the Tank Engine was like a H.R. Geiger, horror. I never played that game, Scorn. It's too scary for me. I don't like the symbolism and the art style. I think I consume him in a depraved act of cannibalism. That's fair. I wish that the train was not as sad as it is. Cause I went on the train to do sightseeing a couple years ago. Cause I was like, wow, I love moving to a new place. Let's take a trip on a train. That sounds fun. Not fun. Amtrak is gross. And stinky and uncomfortable. Kind of, yeah, I would say so. Say no to symbolism. I think that every single character in every franchise should just say their intentions. Like, my name is Citra Sunshine and I'm going to kill you. I am the villain in this story and I will antagonize you until its ending and my eventual demise. Thank you so much for listening. MGS kind of characters for everyone. I think every single character should kiss each other. Agreed. Nothing makes me more woke than thinking about trains and cars. I love train videos. I watch like a lot of train videos, especially Japanese trains, but I love this one guy. I hate him personally, but I like his content. His name is Trek Trendy. He's just a smarmy little bastard. I don't know what really gets my goat about him, but he's very smarmy. He's also British. Maybe it's the British kind of accent that he has, but no, he's kind of a tool outside of that as well. But he does trains and planes and automobiles that are all like, I went on the highest class Arctic train, or I went on a cruise. I know that shit's all just like nothing, like Coco Melon for adults, but he breaks them down pretty systematically. I don't like that guy, Bright Sun Productions maybe is his name, because he used to do hotels, like breakdowns of hotels, and I think now he just does like, I went to the worst X, I went to the worst hotel in Las Vegas, etc. He's kind of become like a negative Nancy. I don't really like people who are constantly negative all the time. Like, let's talk about something fun. Oh yeah, speaking of someone who's not a negative Nancy, have you guys seen Jenny Nicholson? Do any of you guys know Jenny Nicholson? She's one of my favorite kinds of people. She's like Red Letter Media, but for women. But she also, I think that she's from Florida. I think. Yeah, a negative Nancy, like someone who just has a bunch of negative stuff to say. Zetsubo. Reese, welcome in. How are you? Red Letter Media isn't for women. Maybe I should rephrase. It's Red Letter Media made by a woman. Maybe. Or she just like fits that same niche for me personally. She does a lot of discussions on theme parks and Star Wars and random topics that she's into. And I think she's a really good speaker. You're very close today. I can be closer. All you guys are complaining about me being close. I can get even closer to you guys. Every time someone says that I'm close, I'm gonna get like 1 centimeter closer, if that's okay. I'm gonna put myself over here. But I want to see your forehead. You can kind of see it from here. Back up. No. You're close? No. Okay, I'm gonna get a little closer then. Citrus Sunshine will get closer until the morale improves. I feel so close to you right now. It's a force field. Yeah, am I exerting pressure onto you guys? Am I exerting my dominance? I'm gonna stare at you guys. I'm gonna exert my conqueror's hockey. Okay, I'm going now. It's so hard not to smile. It's so hard not to smile. Just my normal head size. Yeah, I have to make my head smaller in post because you guys would make too much fun of my giant ass head. Every time I come back, you're closer. It's because people keep saying I'm close, so I said I would just keep getting closer to the screen every time someone said something about it. We're getting mogged. Yeah. Look at my defined cheekbones. I'm mewing. I wish I could do the Rizzler mewing face. I can't move my eyebrows though very much, or at all. I wish I could. Even my I had to tell my rigger that I couldn't move my eyebrows. So he didn't need to do any like a separate movement for them because I can't do it. I've never been able to. Move the camera higher? Okay. No. Please give me eyebrows. I just can't move them. I can move them up and down. But I can't, like, just do one. Sorry. Now my jawline is really strong. Do you think you got it like a crazy bite strength or no? Move the camera lower. Why should I do that? Why should I do that? Can you explain to me? Can you articulate to me why I should move it lower? Collarbone. Okay, fine. I have a little bit of collarbone. You guys can't see it. I'm say-so, so I have like a lot of clothes on. Gotta cultivate a bump on your skull. Nice neck, thank you. It's the better to be strangled with. I can barely see you back there. No, I'm as close as I can get. Well, I could get closer. Don't get me wrong. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Jenny Nicholson finally posted a video after, like, what? Like over a year. Her last one was about the, hold on. I'm just gonna move this over here. Her last one was about the Star Wars LARP hotel. Did you guys know about this? That Disney had like a whole hotel that was supposed to be all immersive. Like every single cast member was supposed to talk to you like you were LARPing. Like in character. And I love that concept, but I think that the average American sucks and they can't just LARP. Like they have a functional inability to LARP and have fun. That's why we should make LARPing a standard class in middle school so that everyone gets over their cringe. I'm Sith, I'm evil. And that would be fun. That'd be really fun. Yeah, Jenny Nicholson went to the Star Wars hotel and it was interesting, but I really like the perspective of Disney adults and also people who really like going to theme parks because they're kind of glazers, but I think that Jenny Nicholson is very self-aware that she's a glazer, and so her perspective is good to me because it's like a labor of love when she says something sucks. I've always wanted to LARP. Me too. Yeah, I thought it would be fun. I even looked up places to LARP in my area one time in high school because I was like, I want to throw fireballs. I want to do fireball. But they ended up all being too far away from me. That seems just like, in retrospect, I should not just go LARP by myself. You guys want to LARP with me? You guys want to go out and wear capes and like have staffs and stuff and we can just like walk in the forest and pretend to fight monsters? That sounds kind of fun. Just play a TTRPG. I want to go outside. I want to go and pretend and have like a dastardly accent like, my word, what is that on the horizon? Oh, we're now in Dragonland. Be cautious, my friends. Just bring a staff to Offkai. No. Have your satchel of dollar coins. I'm not going to the Canadian strip show. Do the cougars jump down on us? I'd be happy to have a cougar jump down on me. Not to get too unsay-so. I'll be the in-wench. Are you gonna be like, what do you have? And you're gonna put the beer down all roughly on the table as we throw our coins at you? Be cautious of the leaf that scratches, traveler. That's going to be poison ivy. I'll get to use my wizard skills. Yes, if you've been saving wizard skills like shield or I'm trying to think of what's in D&D. I played D&D once. And that was fun. Mogu-chan was my DM and I did it with like 3 people because I told her like, hey, I've never done this before. So she did a campaign that was very open-ended so that we didn't have to use any spells or anything or really have like any modifiers. And I was a monk called Love Live, and my monastery was 2 weeks from shutting down. So I needed to get enough renown to to make it so that my monastery would become a tourist spot so that it would stay open. Penis blast, that sounds bad for you. Samurai, do they got samurais in D&D? They should. Yeah, I would love to do that again though. If I ever get invited, I don't know why I would. I don't know anyone personally who does TTRPGs, but I would love to be invited to something like that. They got Nippon and D&D? Damn, nice. Lots of other RPGs are available. I know. Yeah, remember I was telling you guys about how I played Digimon TCG? Well, that same friend, she did the after school program at that card shop because there was also a board game shop. That's pretty common for those sorts of places. Like they do they do a bunch of different like board and card games and figurine stuff. But she was showing me a bunch of cool online TTRPGs that you could do, and they all seemed really fun, but I need to get people together to do them. Zardonix, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I only played Digimon TCG and Magic Yeah, I played a blue deck yesterday morning because I wanted to see if I could play a blue deck, and it sucked. Well, it sucked for me because I've never played one before, ever. Because they pissed me off so bad that I was like, I'm just never gonna play blue. I'm never gonna play blue because I love myself. And I think in retrospect, that's a bad way to play Magic, because you need to kind of know what's about to happen to you before you get your shit kicked in. Viper, welcome in, welcome in. And hi, Wizard Pixels, how are you? Did I say hi? Gotta go green. Yeah, I was doing a blue-green deck. But I normally play red-black. Not red-black. I normally play white-black. I'm never playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm never, ever, ever playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, when I played Digimon, afterwards, me and my friends, or me and my Digimon friends, all went out to eat, and tangentially, one of the Digimon players was going to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament after Digimon. And so, while we were eating, he showed me how you can win a Yu-Gi-Oh! Match on the first play, depending on what you drew. Yeah, he systematically walked me through the entire setup to win on turn 1. And I was like, that sounds like it sucks. I don't ever want to play that. But it might be different now. I know that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has some crazy power creep with it. I mean, it's an old TCG, and it's still played. Yeah, everyone I know who's ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! has been interesting. I told you guys about that time I went to a anime rave, and then afterwards there was a guy who was like chain smoking cigarettes, and he was talking to me and my friends about how he went to Yu-Gi-Oh! Worlds, and he got beaten by a Chinese child, and then his Yu-Gi-Oh! Team kicked him off of his team because he didn't understand the meta in China, which he should have known if he was going to Yu-Gi-Oh! Worlds. It has some crazy creeps. No, everyone who I played TCG with was very nice. Foggy, welcome in. Hayden, welcome in as well. It's just as bad as it sounds. The shocking thing is that there are like 3 decks that can do that. Yeah, I felt really bad for him, but also in my mind I was like, I think maybe it had just happened to him, so that's why he was just venting to me and my friends. And you know, I thought that was an interesting story, so of course I was like locked in. But it was kind of weird to just be approached at the anime rave talking about TCG, and I think I was like, oh, I've never played before, like, is it good? And he was like, never played Yu-Gi-Oh! And in my mind I was like, after I heard that story, I was kind of like, you don't have to tell me twice. And then after I saw that turn 1 win in Yu-Gi-Oh! I was like, you don't gotta tell me twice. I've just never been sold on it. You should get into Warhammer 40K. I always say that I'm gonna get into it, but I just haven't started reading Warhammer books. I still have Osiris Rising on my bookshelf, but I haven't started it. All one needs is a Pokemon game, you think? Pokemon cards are expensive now, though. I think that it would be too much to start Pokemon TCG. Digimon is way more approachable, and it's fun. I played a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not Yu-Gi-Oh! I played a little bit of Pokemon TCG on the mobile game, and in my mind I was like, this game seems maybe very deck-based wins. Like, I felt like I had a good deck, but as soon as the next box set came out, like, my deck was rendered inert. Ooh, My Hero Academia card game. Oh, wait, are you talking about, like, the Weiss Schwartz card game? Yeah, the Universal rule set for that? Prospero, welcome in. Universis. I've never heard of that. Is it like it's a different... Hold on, let me look it up. Universis. TCG, maybe? Yes, I'm still listening. My God. Sorry, I just had to... Oh, wow, interesting. Godzilla, Attack on Titans, solo leveling card game, yeah. Sung Jin Woo, that dude's still kicking. I don't know why I thought he was dead. Sung Jin Woo, Aaron Yeager, Promising Scout. This is kind of like Weiss Schwartz Light, it seems like. Fairy Tale, Guilty Gear? They do a bunch of different IPs. Huh. Fabius Bile Trilogy. You know, I have a couple of books that I saw on my backlog. And you know, I just restarted reading American Gods by Neil Gaiman, even though I've read that book twice or 3 times maybe. It's just a good book. I don't know. Even when I was reading new books, I was like, you know what? I wish I was reading American Gods or Dune. Everyone should read Dune. I think someone asked me, just yesterday? What books I would recommend to read? I would recommend reading Dune right now. Because Dune Messiah is about to have the worst A-plot you've ever seen. And I really, 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 really want you guys to experience it. Is it okay if I spoil what the A-plot I'm thinking of is? This is like the crux of probably what's gonna happen in the Dune Messiah movie, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna give it like 1 star. No. Okay, I'm going to, everyone mute me for, okay, I'm looking at the timestamp now. I'm going to speak for 3 minutes. It's 1:10:31 right now, and I'm going to start talking in 5 seconds. And so mute me, and then in 3 minutes, I'll be done. Okay, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so in Dune Messiah, if you're caught up on it, I'm gonna do this really fast. Basically, there's like a cuckold A-plot, where Chani cannot conceive, but Irulan wants a child from Paul. Paul says no because that's like the Bene Gesserit playbook, is like to create the ultimate god through like genetic inbreeding. And so like Dune Messiah basically starts out with Chani being like, no, Paul, you gotta have sex with her. And he's like, no, dude, I don't want to. I told her no at the end of the last book. And Chani basically Chani's basically cucked by Irulan. It's like the whole crux of Dune Messiah, and it sucks. Okay, I'm done. Unmute. Okay, yeah, I'm done. But yeah, it's not incest. It's not incest. It's not incest. You guys wish I was talking about incest. Damn. I do miss my father groom so much. I really hope that the next Caleb Love and Deep Space myth comes out soon. I feel like I'm like losing my shit. I really need like the emotional security that my gacha game gives me through fake dating, or I'm gonna lose my shit soon. No, it's okay. I'd like it. I'd like it if it came out soon. But what am I gonna do if it doesn't? What do you think about the vaguely toxic incest that shares a name with you? Oh, Citrus? I've never read it or watched it. Yeah, the incest Yuri? I've heard that it's fine. I don't know. How many of you guys have watched Citrus, the Yuri? I remember thinking that I think I also tried to read it, but maybe I just like didn't care. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Yeah, and they're not blood related. Oh, I think that the reason why I didn't give a shit is I didn't give a shit, one, because it's my name. I thought I shouldn't probably pay attention to it. But also, it's just step-sibling incest. It's not like blood-related incest. Come on. They're not really related. They're not. Everyone's freaking out over nothing. Yeah, it's got a good aesthetic to it. Because it's like a gyaru, like a gal. With like a more straight-laced girl. And I do like, that appeals to me. I do like a good Tokyo gal. The art is great. I think the art's great too. Since we had a stream about menopause and a stream about ovulation, what's next? Maybe next I'll do one about male infertility. But I'm not really that knowledgeable about it. I was just talking with my older bestie on Friday, because I had to write that safety incident where someone threatened her. But afterwards we were talking about microplastics, and she didn't know about the article that said that 100% of men tested had microplastics in their semen. And she was like, that's bad. And I was like, yeah, that's bad. But I think that male infertility will definitely be something that's gonna be more prevalent in the future. Get the snip for your ocean to notice you? I mean, I would be kind of interested if you guys told me you got vasectomies. I'm interested to see, because it's like reversible, the vasectomy. It seems pretty chill. I wonder if it's covered by insurance. Like, wouldn't it just be better to make sure that you didn't, like, get anyone you didn't want to pregnant? I don't know. And I watched, who is it? I watched Good Mythical Morning when they got their vasectomies. And, they... They were just really funny because they were all messed up on anesthesia. It's reversible? Why do you put that in quotes? I think it is like pretty reversible. Vasectomy reversal rate. Oh. It seems like it depends on the surgeon, but yeah, within 3 years, 76% pregnancy rate after reversal. 80 to 90% patency rates, sperm return with experienced surgeons. Well, yeah, success rates are best within 3 to 8 years of the original procedure. No shit, because I'm sure that your wife is probably aging. 3 to 8 years? Yeah, if you're getting your vasectomy reversed, what, you're probably like 30? Yeah, so 3 to 8 years, that makes sense. That seems like a weird coincidental finding. Of course it's more successful within the first 3 to 8 years. Oh, you need a microsurgeon. A very, very, very tiny surgeon, a microsurgeon. He just gets right in there and he like runs around in your vas deferens and stuff like that. How fun! How do I find a nerdy wife? Where do girls go to right now? Nowhere. They don't go nowhere. E-girls maybe. I'm trying to think. Nerdy girls are all around me. Do I know anyone who's like normal? I guess my fellow idols are pretty normal, like use TikTok and stuff. Play Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, the only thing about dating a girl who plays Final Fantasy 14 is that she plays Final Fantasy 14, so you'll have to like work around that. like my Arknight's factory. How do I find an orange-themed wife? Pinterest, maybe. I unfortunately cannot get married because I'm an idol. I guess until I retire, but even still. Grocery store. Maybe. Orange-themed wives are in Florida. Don't date in Florida. Can we... I strongly believe that we should just, like... not have anyone conceive with any Floridian ever again. I guess that includes me, but I'm reformed. I'm, like, better than the average Floridian. I shouldn't say that. That's really mean to say. I mean, my sister lives there, but my sister's kinda... Well, no. She's, like, an alpha female. Yeah, she's like a... I'm trying to think of what the word would be for her. She's not a cougar, because she's younger than me. But she's like a predator. She's a predator. No, that sounds bad, too. She's not like a pedophile. She's like just an alpha. She's very strong. I would say that she's in the top. I mean, just objectively, I think that she's probably one of the most attractive girls I know her age. Like, even her friends came over and I was like, damn, my sister's mogging these girls. Maybe I shouldn't say that. But I was like a little shocked by how different they were. Yeah, not like a weird predator, a good predator. Yes, she's a predator who preys on men. And so I think that her strength is worthwhile for our society, like her genetic strength. Is she preying on me? No, she's still with her boyfriend, which I do enjoy. I did like him. Yeah. Also, my sister does a bunch of contouring to her face. So she has much more, sharp features than me, but they're all fake because, I saw her when she was barefaced in the morning and I was like, we look so similar. when you don't contour your face. And she was like, yeah, I know. It was just really funny because I don't do like contouring or baking or anything on my face. I just like do more natural stuff. But she's all in it. She can do it pretty fast. I thought that it would take like a long time to do, like, you know, like the setting and priming and contouring and bronzing that she does. But she was able to get it done in like 20 minutes. I was a little surprised. She's a carnivore. I would definitely say that. Oh my gosh, Big Ham, hi! Hi! Big Ham, thank you so much for the 4 months free subscription. I wish Citrus would prey on me. Here, I'm gonna eat you. She looks good, then you look good by that logic. I hesitate to just give myself a compliment. That seems like conceited. But I do think she's very pretty. I do, of course I'm not an objective observer by any means, because I love her. But also, I do think that objectively she has excellent proportions and features. And that's why she has to beat men off with a stick. But she's running out of dudes to date, for real. She needs to get out of my small town. I do like her current boyfriend. He is very nice, and he's like not homophobic only if there aren't gay people in hockey. That's like his only hang up. He was really concerned when we were all talking about heated rivalry during Christmas. He was like, you know, I don't have anything wrong with that, but just like keep it out of hockey. Like, what? Okay, what? Like, what do you mean? I don't get what that means, but it's okay. But he said he's not homophobic. Just keep it out of hockey. Whatever that means. I can't really quantify that. They can't make men beating each other up and sweating and grunting gay. A Floridian who cares about hockey, there's one hockey rink that's like not even that close that he does hockey at. No men kissing on the ice, not even hate kissing. They're giving each other kisses with fists all the time. Bingo, welcome in. How are you? I got 32 polymarket bets on hockey players kissing each other. I hope none of them pay out, you gambling addict. Yeah, my sister watched a couple of episodes of Heated Rivalry, and I think that she only did it to piss him off. Which I do love. Oh, rage baiting DNA. I do think we both have it. Yeah, I think that she just watched that just to piss him off. But they've been together for a while, so I think maybe this will be a relationship to last. I'm very happy. He's a good old boy. I wouldn't say he's like the cutest guy she's ever dated. But I like a guy who's got a lot of personality to his personal appearance. Like, not just dressed like everyone else. A lot of her previous boyfriends looked like the stereotypical TikTok male. I don't know how to quantify that. Like blonde hair, blue eyes. It's got like curly hair because they probably get like a fake perm. This guy's got like... He's got like a little bit longish hair, almost like a mullet, and he's got like the porn stash, which I don't like, but it looks good on him. I personally don't like it though. Her previous boyfriend also had the porn stash, and I hate. It doesn't look good on people who aren't like 50. Why does anyone want curly hair? I kind of think curly hair is cute though. I really wanted a perm. Does your sister have daddy issues? I don't think so. I mean, she might have hang-ups. But my dad doesn't have a porn stash, my god. No, she dates youthful men. Yeah, I don't think that she has any hang-ups. Also, yeah, I don't think so. I'm trying to think of like, does any of her boyfriends look like our dad? No, thank God, because I wouldn't be able to handle that. I'd be like, girl, we have to sit down. We have to sit down and talk about this. It's a pain in the ass. I wake up looking like a crackhead. But don't they make like products for that? I was watching a video not that long ago about how to take care of curly hair, because I know people are always like, Citrus, you want curly hair, but your hair's so straight. But it does look cute. But when it's really tight ringlets like that, you have to take care of it so specifically. Like, make sure it's fully brushed out and make sure all of the dirt and skin cells are out so that it doesn't just tangle every time you get up. It might be worth it, 12. I know that some people nowadays are wearing like the bonnet on their head so that their curls don't get all nasty while they're sleeping, like from the pillow or from tossing and turning. No daddy types in her dating pool. No, I don't think so. Although I would have to talk to her because I'd be like, you can't do this. I don't know anyone who dates any guys who look like their dads. Thank God. You guys, for your guys' guy friends, do any of them ever date girls that look like their mom? I wonder if I guess I never see the opposite. You guys ever know a guy who dated someone who looked like their mom? Because that'd be crazy. MILF Manor. Ooh, yeah, that was good. I did like MILF Manor. Yes? That's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, man, dude. Gussie, welcome in. Freud entered the chat. I'm just like... I know like one guy who dated someone else's mom, but I've never known anyone who's dated someone who looked like their mom. Yeah, Freud is here. But maybe it's not like you have issues. Maybe you just love your mommy like a lot. And so you want to date someone who looks just like her because you love her and you respect her platonically. No, it's probably not what's up. I also just watched one episode of MILF Manor and it was bad. Ugh. I remember one lady asked me if I wanted to call her mommy, and I walked out. Then it. I don't know. Was she like a mommy type? Oh my god, I don't even know how I would react to that. I mean, if it was all fun and games, I'd be like, oh, ha ha ha, yeah, sure, I'll do it. But if it was like supposed to be serious, like for real, I don't know how. I think I'd probably just keel over and die. I don't think I could take that. I don't know if it's like morally right to act like that. A girl failure! No! You can't call yourself a mommy if you can't run the household. No, bruh. That's crazy. Bummer. T-Bone, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Mommy? Sorry, I mean mommy. Yeah, I don't think I have any of that personality type, so thank God none of you ever call me mommy. That'd be crazy. Gus, thank you so much for the follow as well. Yeah, whew, thank God I act like the way I do and I look the way I do and my personality is the way it is. I can't even imagine, like, having that kind of personality. Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking about it, like, the oh, you guys are being such, I can't do it, sorry. Yeah, sorry. 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 I felt bad for doing that. I gave myself the shivers doing that. I'm trying to watch a comfy streamer having these annoying freaks keep saying mommy. I know. Oh, a lady can have like big boobs and a deep voice, and she can still be a girl failure. You have to accept her as she is. I cringed. I'm sorry. I cringed too, and I'm the one who said it. My mommy appeal. No. I feel like I don't even think that this is weird to say, but I don't really even think I like mommies. I think that I like older women, like even older than that. Like, it's just like an Arcanite, Mantis, like that kind of sex appeal kind of lady. Like, that gets my goat more than anything. Not like a 45-year-old. I'm thinking like 50. If I had to like be like, wow, cougar style. Yeah, Mantra, you're like the 90-year-olds. She doesn't look a day over like 55. Come on. Yes, I like a confident older lady. I love when a confident older lady winks at me. But I don't know if the traditional structure of like a mommy type appeals to me. Of course, if I'm in like a collab and there's a mommy in there, I'd be like crazy. I don't know how I would act. I think I would act out of turn. After those foxy grandmas, I know. Yeah, isn't it weird that all my friends are also just girl failures? I think you have to be a girl failure to be a VTuber on some level. Even though a lot of them are really smart, we all have something intrinsically wrong with us. Nothing better than a foxy grandma. I don't know why. Not a fan of the Ada thing? Me neither. I've never been good at it. That's why we are tubers, true. But I like a good girl failure. It's good to have some weaknesses and some strengths. You're not gonna be good at everything, I suppose. Hold on 1 second. I gotta go grab my water. I put it on the table. Hold on. Look down while you say Ada. No, I won't do it. I was gonna do it, but I don't want to. I often suspect being a girl failure is just about being upfront about your shortcomings. I mean, isn't that like the first step to the 5 steps of grief if you can't do something? Like first step is acceptance. No, the last step is acceptance? Maybe. I don't know how it works. I refuse. I was just thinking, like, should I do it? I don't want to do it. You look cute when you look up like this, like. I feel like judgmental. The first step is to admit defeat. But you can always. It's my heart. Stop it. I feel like I look the. I feel like I look the cutest when I'm looking off to the side. But also I do that all the time. Yeah, if you admit that you're bad at something, it's easier to improve at it. I agree. Do it for the clip farm. I can't even do it. That's why I'm so unlovable and unclippable, because I can't clip farm. Like, you guys gotta say something like out of turn, and then I'm gonna be like, oh no, you can't say that. I can't even imagine it. Oh, wow, you're saying you guys are doing stuff that's just too bad. I'm Garbo with that. It's too good at gaming the clip farm. I only clip farm dubs. Limes are B tier. Die. No, I'm sorry. Maybe that could be a clip. You fart with that truck? I'll kill you. I'll kill you for saying that to me, actually. How did you... Sorry. This is why I'm unclippable, because I think I should act like I'm flustered instead of saying that. I can't act flustered because it's my first thought goes to violence. Yeah, I should be like, oh no, you can't say that to me. Oh no, I'm so embarrassed right now. No, it's turned like purely to rage, perhaps. Mostly because you guys say shit like that all the time in Discord. So I've got like some kind of mental fortitude. Please don't ever be like that. It'd be crazy. Because Cheddar gets shot live on stream. Yeah, give me your address now. Say that to my face. And to my P90. Florida is an awful state. I agree. But it's also beautiful. She does have her address when buying the keychains. That's true. But I don't remember any of those. That's not true. I only remember one of them, and it's because it was relatively close to me. Not super close to me, but enough for me to note it. But that's it. I don't remember any of the other ones. It'd be a great April Fool's stream if I acted like a delicate little flower, and I was like, oh my gosh, what? No, you can't be like that. No, you can't say that. Stuff like that. You see, this is why I'm so uncute. Like, instead of being like, I think that you should be shot. Oh, no, there was one that was in America. Yeah, I guess I do. I didn't remember where West of Sixes was in Canada specifically. Mostly because I think I was so scared when I was printing out and filling out all the stuff I needed for you that I was just like, oh god, I hope I'm doing this right. Who even knows? Also, like, sending mail is so stressful for me because I don't personally get that shipping label info, so I don't know if it gets to you or not. Only you guys with the shipping label get updates on it. So when it goes out, I'm like, well, I guess I just hope that it gets to you. And it hasn't, like, twice. So I've had to resend. Maybe we should be shot. No, none of you should be shot. I like all of you so much. Give us lines to get you flustered. I don't know what make me flustered. Sometimes when I'm at idol training and someone tells me I do a good job, it makes me want to, like, vomit, because it gives me, like, such like a high heartbeat. When someone says like a genuine compliment, it makes me way too flustered, especially in person. My older bestie does that to me all the time. Well, she'll be like, "You just have a great future," and she'll say it with such conviction that it'll make me want to vomit, and I'll run around a whole bunch like I'm a overactive chihuahua. Unfiltered perversion doesn't fluster me. No, it doesn't really. Perversion doesn't really fluster me because, one, I'm on Twitter, and two, I play visual novels. So I understand, like, what the average visual novel / eroge person is about to say to me. I saw this really funny post on Twitter yesterday. I almost posted it, but I thought it was too unsafe so to post in my Discord. Hold on. Sorry, I choked on my own spit. So stupid. Yeah, it was specifically talking about Mojika. And, yeah, I choked on my own spit. I'm sorry. I just inhaled like a bunch of my own spit. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. But it was like, I hate when my rape game has shaming me about, like, my morality and perversions. Like, that's not why I'm playing this game. But that's also one of the reasons why I hated Mojika. Like, what is your main thesis for this game? Yeah, I mean, I hated that game, when I played it. But even still, it has, like, this stupid-ass storyline, like the A-plot. Oh, yeah, I did play Mojika for the plot. I skipped through all the eroge scenes, because, one, I hated the art style. The art style for, like, some modern visual novels, it's way too fleshy. I don't know what it is. It's, like, almost realistic, but it's gross to me. Second off, it just, like doesn't appeal to me. Rape games, like, at all. But I'm more than happy to talk about them with, Zuzu. But it doesn't appeal to me in that way. But, in, like, the beginning, he's doing these bad things because, he's always bullied because he's ugly as shit. Like he's ugly as sin, and he doesn't do anything to, like, even attempt to start to fix that. And, then once he gets rejected by his romance interest, he does bad things to her. But the whole crux of Mojika is that he can read people's thoughts. Like he can see them with his eyes, like, floating around them. And so when she is, like, grossed out by his confession, he kind of snaps. And sounds like me? It's definitely not. Because anyone can make themselves look better. You could look like a thumb, and there is something out there that can fix you. If you look like a thumb, beard. I know that's, like, the #1 fix for most face shape issues. Skincare. Not bone smashing. Not the other parts, though, yeah. But, like, I think that Mojika tries to tell this story of, like, maybe it's, like, not okay to rape. Like, right in the middle. And I was like, wait, what? But, like, you've done it, like, 3 or 4 times now. Why? What? What are you doing? Are you kind of turning heel? What's happening? And then, well, I talked about the plot twist. Yeah, I was like, wait, but, like, what if someone does like this genre? Like, wouldn't they just be like, this shit sucks? I mean, there are multiple places in Mojika where I was like, what are we doing? I told you guys about the storyline where everyone is doing drugs in the Mojika universe, and so like a B plot is finding out where the drugs are coming from, and so you finally track down where the drugs are coming from, and it comes from this shrine that your first love interest was at. She's the shrine maiden there. There's an evil penis monster, and she's like milking the penis monster for its cum, and then she's drying the cum, and then she's putting it in the pills, and so everyone's having this like pill made out of cum, and I was like, this visual novel sucks. But there were other things that sucked about it too. But yeah, Mojika was all over the place. I wanted to share that mostly because how does one spell this game so I don't look it up? It is Mojika. It's sold by Just USA, or you can get it for free on certain websites that I won't say. That's how I got it. I didn't pay for it. Well, yes, I did. I mean, I didn't pirate it. I didn't mean to say that. What I meant was I paid for it. And it was a waste of my money. Paid for it mentally. Oh, indeedly. I almost said indubitably. There is a zone. Yeah, where you can find 95 Fs. Yeah. I would say a lot of those games are Fs. Gallo, welcome in. Yeah, no, there's a very fine line between torture porn and something that actually has something to say, and it's really easy to go over that. But when you're trying to like make a statement, I think that it's not worth it to make your statement about like society in your rape game. That's my opinion, and I agreed with that guy on Twitter. But also that guy's opinions overall were bad. I looked through his Twitter account and I was like, actually, this is your only salient opinion, and the other ones are bad. So I decided not to share that one in my Discord. I was just thinking about it this morning. Like, yeah, you're right. No, we've always allowed those. I don't really like don't really have any hang-ups about them, I guess, because it's a huge genre. I wouldn't like disrespect that, I guess. I respect like institutions of media. You know, I was talking about like how I don't really care about like the supernatural incest. I don't really care about other stuff. Stuff like that. But it's just kind of funny. I don't know. Visual novels are funny. I played more of Umineko 2 nights ago, and man, Umineko's so good. Speaking of visual novels that don't have any gross out factors to them. Yeah, Umineko, amazing. Please, everyone, if you have 200 plus free hours of time, you should play Umineko, because I think I'm like halfway done in chapter 5, and it's just cinema. It's just cinema back to back all the time. Yeah, from the TV show Supernatural. Yeah, I like some depressing media. I do like it. I love depressing psychological horror. Gross out stuff. I like reading horror. I like it a lot. It depends though. If it's just depressing, I'm like, oh my good god. But I feel like Majiko was one of those ones that was also just depressing. It just really stuck in my mind ever since I played it, how pissed I was I played it. Like, that changed my perspective on like a lot of things. Especially because I really wanted to play some other games that were down the line from Mojika. Like, I wanted to play Fraternity, which I think that Manga Gamer is translating. I wonder if they are. Probably not. It'll be a toss-up. But other clock-up games are quite interesting in their themes. They make some depressing freaking games. Yeah, that Japanese guy who ate people and said it's not great? Yes! Oh my god, Hanahaki, I hate that shit, dude. I just went on like a long rant about Hanahaki disease like last week. Oh, what? I mean, I like reading it, I guess. It's just so stupid. Dude, you're gonna die rather than just confess your feelings? Or just what? Get a surgery so you forget them? That doesn't depress me. That doesn't make me that sad. Like, you had options and you didn't fix yourself. Oh no, my love is unrequited, so I just like will cough up branches and twigs and leaves until I die. Like what? No. Literally in the Hanahaki universe, you can get surgery to remove the flowers from your heart or your lungs, or you can confess your feelings and the disease goes away. What if it's forbidden? Surgery then. Surgery. But everyone who's ever had Hanahaki just dies. They're just like, well, I guess I'll just live like this and then I'll die like this and it's all for love. But it's for nothing. Yeah, if you get this surgery, you lose the feelings for the person. The person already doesn't like you. Like, don't you think that's such a heartbreaking way to live? You're living for someone who doesn't care about you. I think that there needs to be like therapy prior. If a doctor has like a Hanahaki patient, they should immediately send them to therapy and be like, you need to live for yourself. Cause if you die and the other person doesn't care about you, you die for nothing. Isn't that sad? I don't know. Like, I get the angst. The angst is good, but it breaks my heart. Live for yourself. I want to say I hate citrus so badly, but I can't. So I throw up blood all the time. Is it filled with petals? Or is it just normal blood? That might be like GI disorder. Hospital now. Endoscopy now. Endoscopy. And that person gets Hanahaki? Oh, you may need to check your thyroid, true. I like it when they get, and the person likes them back. You see, that pisses me off. What are you talking about? When they get the surgery and the other person likes them back? That's why you should just throw yourself out there. Just confess. Cause you wasted your life. You wasted your romance. Just, I don't know. I don't want to say grow a pair, but also, if you're gonna die, and you don't want surgery, you don't want invasive surgery, which most people don't, confess your feelings. Yes! I like it when the other person likes them back and they get together! Yes! Boring, I know. Listen, if they like each other and it's incest, it's semi-not boring. No one knows how to write angst anymore. I know. No one knows how to write anymore in general. It's peak. Isn't it nice to see a nice requited love? I'm trying to think of a good anime that has that. Toradora is good. My Dress Up Darling is good. I'm trying to think. Oh, Sign of Affection is good. I love requited love. It's nice. Toradora's peak, I agree. I'm trying to think of other ones that I really like. They made a combination of yaoi and yuri where a man and woman love each other. It's weird. It's kind of sick, but I respect it. Yes, yeah. The one with the deaf girl and the blind guy. I know one with the deaf girl and not a blind guy. That's a sign of affection. I'm just in too much of a happy relationship. Oh, my steak is too buttery and my steak's too cooked well and my lobster's too buttery. I need to watch others suffer. Look at die. I have fluff at home. You're like making people hate you right now. Oh no, my relationship's so secure and heartwarming and makes me happy. I wish I could read about other people having terrible relationships. Yeah, pin that. Yeah, what's your problem, Nugget? Insane woman. Insane woman behavior. I'm just saying, I mostly read requited love stories, I suppose. Or maybe like miscommunication fanfiction? I read a lot of Love and Deep Space fanfiction when I have any free time. Yeah, miscommunication's good, but I hate when it's just like really easy miscommunication. Like, wait, this could have just been a text. This could have been one text. This could have been like less than one text. It could have been just like a hi sometimes. I'm like, wow, you guys are pissing me off. That's like, any of you guys ever watch like Asian romance dramas? That's 99.999% of every single Chinese or Korean drama ever. But they'll drag that shit out for like 30 episodes where they have like the same miscommunication and it'll just keep going on forever. I can't watch it. Just talk to each other. Just talk. You're making me mad. The flower that bloomed nowhere. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I'll write that one down. Yes, because it plot induced stupidity. I like stupidity a lot, but you gotta fix it sometime. There's no tension when you realize the trick. Yeah. There's a Skip and Loafer is one that I really like too. That's a shoujo manga, but I think it's serialized in Shonen Jump. Maybe is it? I'm not quite sure. But strong recommendation if you want some romance that really hurts. Oh god, I hate like a cuck arc. Come on, yeah. I really don't like NTR, like at all. It really makes me like pissed to read or like to even see happen in manga, especially when I get jump scared by it. I'm like, no, don't do that. Oh my god, dude. Rent a Girlfriend. That dude. That dude's got something. Cuck arc of Rent a Girlfriend, cuck overarching plot. I know. How do you live with yourself like that? That guy has issues, that guy has issues. Yeah, that's like systemic. That's like you gotta go see someone and take something. You gotta go take a medication for writing that for so long. Never read Rent a Girlfriend. The art is amazing for Rent a Girlfriend. How many of you guys have read it? It's so bad. Many such cases? Yeah. Is it still going on? Are they even dating yet? Just a rage bait bit. You read it? He keeps getting away with it. I don't know how he keeps getting away. It's because I think it's mostly because the art is so good. But I've never heard anyone for the train wreck. Maybe I should read it. I like a good train wreck. It's pretty good at the start, but it became worse. Because that's the genre. I mean, that's a popular genre. So it's like, doesn't surprise me. Yeah, he turned the MC into looking like himself, and then didn't they like consummate their love after that? After he turned the main character into him in real life, that was the first time that they consummated their love and said they liked each other. Not even? The author decided he didn't want his character to cuck him with the girl. Bruh, but he that's all he does. And also there's an ad in 20 seconds, just so you guys know. Wait for me. Oh, man. I'm surprised that doesn't happen more in the manga writing world, honestly. Well, this is like the difference between, I think I was talking about this, this happens in Love and Deep Space, but also in Nikkei, where they were, like the difference between imagining yourself as the main character who does things that you personally wouldn't do versus a main character who is literally you. Like, only makes choices that you would make. What is your preference? Because, you know, people were like losing their shit for Love and Deep Space because, the main character that they used as like a placeholder main character for some new update, didn't look like the main characters that some girls had in China, so they complained. But you make the main character look like yourself. That girl who's supposed to be you is just a placeholder. Like, she's just the default main character. But some people got angry at that. But I guess that, like, that's just another portion of self-inserting, maybe? But that's you. That's you. That could be you. Just imagine. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and imagine yourself as the main character. Okay, now write. Now imagine yourself as the cuck. Never. Never in my wildest dreams would I do that. Like, that would break my own heart. I don't know. You have to love yourself. You have to at least hope that you're gonna be in a monogamous relationship with someone who likes you. A self-insert ruins the fun. Yeah, that's why they should be happy that the main character doesn't look 100% like them. They're made. I don't. Well, I'm hoping that I never get made into one. I would commit homicide. That wouldn't be okay with me. Like it'd be over. For whoever was involved, not me. I go to jail. I guess my life would be over. Now imagine yourself as Northern Lion kissing Germa on the mouth. Okay, I'm doing it. Okay. Neither of you want to quit. Eee, that's kind of spicy. I don't know. I think they kind of look good together because Germa has like a pretty beautiful head of hair. And Northern Lion has no hair, so I think it evens out. It's kind of like a gap moe in a lot of ways. Hair gap moe. Hair gap. Problematic hair gap. What if they were both balding? I guess it'll be fine. 12-year-old relationship dynamics. That's fine. Stop it. These are real people. Why did you turn into a cuck thing? I hate you. Tossing his hair onto Northern Lion's dome? Oh, so he has like a little bit of hair. Wow, that's kind of romantic. That's kind of cute to do for your significant other. And complementary patterns that they can press together. Oh, so they match. That's so cute. But they have reverse balding lines, so when they kiss or when they're head to head, I don't know when they'd be like that. I guess if they were like doing a handstand and then Northern Lion was doing a handstand on Germa's shoulders and then they were touching head to head, they could complete each other. This is beautiful. This is like soulmate shit. This is like when people have like soulmate marks in manga, but it's for two balding men. Yes. Oh my god, yeah, this is huge. That'd be cute. Germa's sexy bug-eating doctor moment. I'm sure that lots of doctors eat bugs. Even either on accident or on purpose. Doctors are weird. They're weird people. I think that a lot of them have hang-ups, but I think that also comes from being neurotic. I would eat bugs. Bugs aren't that bad. Touching tips of their hair, tips of their follicles, follicle tips. Oh, I'll hydrate. Welcome in, Galay. Hi, how are you? Who's the UK and the seme? They switch. Found that they can taste good. Yeah, the crunchy ones taste good. Crunchy bugs taste good, as far as I can tell. But the squishy bugs taste bad. I love my say-so idol. It's say-so if you talk about things clinically. I mean, I'm not like horn dogging out. I'm just thinking about them. I wouldn't eat a roach, no. But I would eat like a cricket. A cricket. Yeah, if you talk about things like with a critical lens, it's not unsay so. Cause like I talk about anatomy all the time, but it's not unsay so, cause these are all just facts. We can breed eating roaches, probably. Yeah, people. I watched a video. My guy, my favorite white guy, best ever food review show. He went to I think China to a roach farm. What was he doing it for? Oh yeah, because they harvest something from roaches for like some medical thing. I forget what it is, but you can breed like hella roaches, and it's terrible. Ooh, with chili powder. That sounds really good. I've had roasted crickets once. And I thought it was pretty fine. I thought it was okay. They were like cheddar blasted, but I bet if they were covered in chili, if they were covered in chili powder or chili oil, I would go ham on that. What, milking they roached? No one. I hate roaches. I hate roaches. I hate roaches. I hate roaches. Was it roach milk? I don't know what it was. Stars, welcome in. Yeah, I'm trying to eat less laugenma, because laugenma is like crack. Have you guys ever had it? It's like a Chinese chili oil. So good. Strong recommend. Everyone should have it, and then you should bar yourself from ever having it. It's so good. It's gonna give me like super cancer, and that's okay. It's too good on just plain rice. It's dangerous. I was just thinking about how easy it is to just like get fat if you just like love food so much. I I had a Boston cream donut again this morning. Cause I took like a walk to get this a monster, cause you guys said I should get a monster, so I did. And if I walk far enough, I can get to a donut shop, and so I got one. But I was like, man, I get being a fat cop. I bet it feels so good to be like a fat cop, dude, and eat your donut. Eat very many donuts. I only got 2, cause I was like, I should be a good child. Sounds like a perfect day. Yeah, I had a very good morning. The real monster is the hungry one inside. I know. So I work out so I can eat more. I feel like I never really see a difference in my weight unless I monitor what I eat. I've been like super active at one point, and the only thing that modified my weight was my diet, which was heartbreaking because I thought that working out would allow me to eat more, but it really just made me muscular instead of making me have any more ability to eat more food. Yeah, food makes way more difference over working out. It sucks. I mean, you can get toned. I like the aspect of being toned. I probably am gonna work out tomorrow morning because I worked out last Monday, and then I'm gonna start going the 2 days after that. I did cardio, even though I hate cardio. I might just do like strength training tomorrow because I just hate running. I hate running around. I hate it. I like running around when I want to, but not for exercise. Architect Bro's on life support. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to say that I'm like not... I don't weigh like that much to be considered overweight. Cardio on a static bike. I know that's like the vibe nowadays, like the Peloton or the exercise bike. I have like a modifier that can modify my bike into an exercise bike, but I stopped using it one day when my downstairs neighbor, I guess she could hear it through the floor. She came up and she was like, "Oh, what are you doing up here? Wow, that's crazy." And then she like wouldn't leave my house, and so I stopped doing that after that point. Are you a meat cloud? No. I'm like skinny fat probably. Would you chase your deep space favorite boy around? Probably. No, yeah, I guess I would. But he's not the guy who does the exercise bike. Xavier does the exercise bike. And Caleb does the push-ups. Yeah, I forget what everyone else does. It's too unsafe to watch them work out, and they always like grunt and shit too. And you can change the angles on their workouts because you're supposed to like work out with them during this like period. But sometimes I would just use the exercise like 15 minutes just to self-motivate myself to work. I'd be like, okay, I have 15 minutes of just like listening to this guy grunt and work out. I'm gonna do like X amount of things in this time. My knees got messed up, so I can't use the thread anymore. I'm sorry. I should do more cardio, I guess. Because I don't want you guys to comment on my heart rate. But I think that my heart rate is always high when I stream because I talk a lot. And also, I don't take in very many breaths of air. So I think that artificially inflates my heart rate. Start lifting and get ripped. Yeah, I started getting pissed off when I was doing a bunch of strength training because I felt like it was making my arms muscular and like nowhere else. I was like, I do so much leg stuff. Why aren't my legs getting toned? It's only my arms. Even when I worked out like crazy and worked on my feet all day. No, I did wear it during RE9 and my heart rate spiked to like 133 when I saw that Leon was shirtless. Reminds me just to breathe, redeem. I'd get that redeemed way too much. P90X, wow. Yeah, that's like old school. Yeah, I've done a P90X before. That shit beat me so hard. I can only find one of my dumbbells, which is weird. I mean, it's hard to lose one of those things, don't you think? How did I lose a 10-pound dumbbell? It must be somewhere around my house. I just haven't found it yet. I don't know where the other one could be. But that's like critical. How could I just lose 10 pounds? I'll find it. I'll find it. I also did P90X in high school. And then the day after we did P90X, I could barely walk up and down stairs. I was so messed up. Because they were like, okay, get your parents to sign this form that says that it's okay for us to do P90X in school. And then the very next day I was like, I can't walk. Grandma, can you pick me up? You haven't let the trip over it. Oh, I've had it on the ground before and stubbed my toe really bad. Yeah, it was maybe it was like a brand collab. It felt really random, and we only did it for like 3 weeks. And I think it's because everyone was getting messed up by it. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly BRB. I have to have an idol meeting with the idols in the bathroom. BRB, go stretch. Hi, I'm back. Hi. I forgot how close I was. Hi. Ah. Hi. Sorry, I changed the music too because I wanted it to be a different one. I wish I had P90X digitally. Is there a digital version? Can you get even closer? Here, I can get closer. How close is this? Let me see. I feel like this is too much of my face. Now it's just like my face. Glad to still have the DVDs. I don't have anything that can play a DVD nowadays. Other than my PS4, I'd have to plug it in. I'd have to plug it in. It'd be so annoying. I really like this lady. Her name is Caroline Gervin. She's cut as shit. Here, let me post her in my Discord, cause she's nuts. She's got like the most toned body I've ever seen in my whole life. She's like one of the only people who I would ever say, yeah, that's all she does is work out. That's all she does. I pinky swear. Here we go. I used to do her workouts religiously. When I was like really working out. Here, let's see. I'll just post her in my, I guess, Nerd. I don't have like a workout channel. You still work out? I'm getting back into it. So I was thinking of doing one of her workouts tomorrow. Probably not anything that was crazy, because her workouts are crazy. Her body is crazy. I can't say that enough. She's like my idol, but just for working out. Yeah, you guys should all watch that video, and then you guys should also like, I can't cheer on my own channel. I accidentally that Discord. But yeah, if you ever really want to be tested in a home workout, you should watch her. I would strongly recommend her over anyone else. Like, it's because what she focuses on is resistance training, which is what always beats the ass of any bodybuilder ever. That's what like makes Pilates so difficult, is the resistance against your own body. Like when bodybuilders do bar, for example, which is Pilates plus ballet, that really doesn't use any weights ever. But they still have such a hard time because they're not used to using their own body weight as like a resistance tool, and it normally will beat their ass. I feel so, oops, I guess my thing automatically went off too. But bodybuilders normally are doing like 1 rep maxes and stuff like that, so it's just like a different type of workout. She only does shit where it's like, okay, now you're gonna be in a lunge, and then you're gonna stay there, and you're just gonna pulse for like a minute straight, have fun, while you hold weights in your hands. I haven't used my own body weight. It's really good, I guess, for women, but also it's also probably good for men. One is for getting more flexible. Maybe. I mean, bodybuilders are super unflexible people. I told you guys about that guy who I knew, who was so muscular that he couldn't touch his hands behind his back. So, people would always put sticky notes on his back to bully him, which I did think was really funny. Yeah, Meat Cloud. He was a meat cloud, but he took it in good fun. But yeah, occasionally we would do that to him because he couldn't grab it. You gotta be, if you want to be muscular, just be muscular up to a certain point. Like, don't be easily bullyable. But also, if you're that muscular, like, you should just take that with like a little bit of fun. Then a kick me sign. I don't know. I think we put random stuff on him. Maybe we did put a kick me sign. I don't remember. Like Arnold. Yeah, well, Arnold was proportional. This guy I'm talking about, he was shorter than me. He must have been like 5 feet tall, I'm thinking. But he was a meat cloud. And so I think that also contributed because he had shorter arms. But if you're like proportional, like over 5'2", maybe, or even over 5, you probably can touch your hands behind your back. So gullible, she believes that the kick me sign on her back reads subscribe to Citrus Sunshine. I hope it does. You guys shouldn't be mean to me like that. You're just huge overall. I'm gonna get that tall soon, I pinky swear. I'm gonna be 6 feet tall. And then I'm gonna wear like big heels so I look even taller. Yeah. And I'm gonna tower over you guys. Culture's changed to want size freaks instead of aesthetics. I think it's whatever you personally think is good for you. I don't know. I feel like there's like... I feel like you guys should work out to look good on your guys' behalfs. So if you want to look like hyper meat cloud, you guys should do that. Or if you want to just like look functional, then you should also do that. You know, a lot of ladies really aren't into guys who are like hyper muscular. Some people are, but I think that the consensus that I've heard from other ladies is that they're not like, it's not something that they look for. I think just being healthy is most important. I aim to look like a thin male manipulator. Okay, then you fit right in. Women do love that for some reason also. Ton on your back says massive cutie. Yes. Okay, that's fine. If it's just teasing like that, I can do it. Yeah, I don't know why, but I've been getting pushed One Piece live action fan Twitter accounts that talk about how the guy who plays Zoro, he's like really popular in the Japanese bodybuilding community because of the way he's built his body right now. Like, it's perfect, apparently. Because like his back muscles, your back muscles are the biggest indicator of your overall muscular proportions, maybe? Like you can't get a muscular back without having a muscular body. Like overall. You can't just work out your back muscles. And so, like, they were talking about his proportions in relation to, like, Japanese bodybuilders. It was a very good thread that I read. I just look like Henry Cavill. Well, that would be good then. That much extra mass and dehydration is not healthy for the heart. Yeah, to be cut like that? I want to be able to yeet strangers into the stratosphere. You could probably yeet me. Please don't eat me at Offkai if you see me. Please. You do gotta be fit. Apparently, in the live action, he really did fight 100 people. Because he was like, people are gonna be counting how many people I fought. So I made sure that we got 100 guys to attack me. So you could count individually how many guys I fought. Which I respect that strongly. Yeah, they broke down his training routine, his personal trainer, because they thought that he was doing like steroids. That's how fit he got. But they just broke down his training routine, and it seemed really interesting. I wonder have any of you guys ever like followed any of those anime fitness tutorials? I saw one that was like, look just like shit. What is that deadbeat dad from JJK's name? Why am I blanking on it? Toji. Yeah. That would just like look just like Toji Fuguchiro. And I was like, you don't look like him. I want to look just like Han Mabaki. Me too, man. Oh my god, me too. So bad. It's either one or the other. I want to look cute or I want to look like a beast. I want to look evil. I want to look so muscular that I look evil. The Pillar Man physique? What is Pillar Man? Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Yeah, that's achievable. Yeah, do it. I think that is steroids, though. That's definitely steroids, but it is achievable. Are you also gonna wear like a little loincloth? Like just a little cloth to cover your hoo-ha? Yeah, you can probably get to this. It's steroids though, because it was the 80s. I'm just looking at them now. Not natty. It's not at all. But as soon as you recognize not natty, then you can start from there. You gotta get your steroid dealer. They got steroid dealers in like the men's locker room or something. I don't know where you get that. They got a dude with a needle that he's reusing in everyone, that he's injecting people with steroids with. Yep, I've never been in the men's locker room, obviously. I know a guy. Okay, first step, knowing a guy. I mean, how bad could steroids be for you? People did it all the time. Don't do that. Don't listen to me right now. I know a guy. God, awesome. No voids in the women's locker room? No. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen any steroid users. It's mostly old women. I'm trying to think of who I saw in the locker room last time. Old women. I haven't been at a public gym in a long time, though. They get peptides. I hope so. Oh my god, if I went into the women's locker room and I got peptides, I'd be kind of through the moon. Yeah, maybe grandma does have peptides. Okay, I haven't been to a public gym in forever. I don't like working out in public. It makes me very stressed out. Cause I don't want to be judged for anything. Not that I really think I would be judged, but it's just the worry about it, you know? Sorry, I did go a little bit further away because I don't want to be... I want to at least have you guys see a little bit of my accessories. Oh, so what's the point of me looking like anything? I think you got the wrong door. The leather club's 3 doors down. I bought an exercise bike instead. Yeah, maybe I should get an exercise bike. I was too flexible. Yeah, you can overflex yourself. It happens all the time in cheerleading. It happened to like a couple of my sister's friends when she was in cheerleading. Because if you do gymnastics, she did gymnastics and cheerleading at the same time. And they teach you to overflex in gymnastics, the splits, which can be dangerous if you haven't already been training to do the splits, and it can cause like tears in your inner thigh muscles. Yeah, I really wish that exercise bike thing worked out. Mexico got some weird laws over protecting women, and it's crazy. Yeah, it's not worth it. I think we live in the future times, and so you like don't even need to go outside to work out. I got like pretty fit just doing home workouts, and then I started doing CrossFit and stuff, and then I realized, man, I guess I'm not as fit as I thought, but CrossFit is crazy, so. And then I did rock climbing for a while, and that was fun, but it just became too expensive. These Chinese peptides got me cranking these dumbbells as if they're kilos I got from Guatemalan gangbangers. What? That's... Yeah. No, I like that you just said that. Yeah. No, I love that. Hook me up, brother. Yeah, I think that the public gym just seems to be a place that, people go to film TikToks now. Which I don't want to be in someone's TikTok, and I also, like, don't want to see anyone. And also, I don't want to have to wait for, like, the gym machines, but it would be nice to use a gym machine. I like I've never done bouldering. I've heard it's fun. But I just did rock climbing because I had, like, a 3-month... I love doing a 3-month, discount. Like, I did a 3-month discount for bar. I did a 3-month discount for... CrossFit, and I did a 3-month discount for rock climbing. Yes, and they're normally like super deeply discounted, like 3 months for like $90. You got me. Yes, the ceiling climbing. I've never done it, but I did the ballet. No, what's it called? Yeah, ballet. I did ballet while I did that, which was fun. Yeah, they got all sweaty and they didn't clean it up. How rude of them. I know. Yes, it would have increased to $100 a month for me. Yes. I did the 3-month thing for $90, and then they were like, okay, your 3 months is up. It's gonna be $100 a month now, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I had fun while I did it. When I was moving, I found all my rock climbing stuff, and I was like, oh, I wish I could do this. Maybe I'll go one time just for fun, just to do it once. But I don't want to pay for like $100 a month. I wonder how much it is just to go once. Maybe like $25. Ugh, it's so much money just to work out. I'd rather eat. It's like the opposite of working out. Like, that much money deters me from working out. I'd rather just go eat a nice meal for $25. Are you serious? It should be so much cheaper than that. I know that you guys... Yeah, I work for a moving company and I got paid to lift. Yes! I would pay $100 a month. You gotta be crazy. And I tried. No, wait, I think I did pay for 1 month because I was like, I really like doing this. And I tried going like twice or 3 times a week, and it still didn't feel like I justified the price. Like $100 a month? What are you... Like, is it worth it? No, it's not. It's not. It's just not. No. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not active anymore though, but I had fun while I did it. VTubing and then also going to school took a lot of my time out of that. And then I kind of like justified not working out for a long time by being like, I'm too busy. But you know what? You should focus on your health if you can. If you can. Also, I want to look good for off-Kai, so that's why I'm starting now. Oh, they make it a massive pain in the ass to cancel your membership? Oh, what I did? Yeah, they made it a massive pain in the ass, and I couldn't figure it out. So what I did was I used a card that I knew was going to expire soon. Like, within that month, and then it expired, and then they were never able to charge me again. Yeah. But that was just lucky. You're the first and last person to give up on you. Exactly. But it's hard. I get it. I mean, there are so many weird medical things that are happening now because people are so sedentary. Do you guys know what this disease is called? It's called postural orthostatic hypotension syndrome, POTS. And it's diagnosed from if you stand up, you have your heart rate either increase or you have your blood pressure either decrease or increase. But you know why that happens? It's because you're just so sedentary that your body isn't used to like having all your muscles move. It's like anorexics when they lose all that muscle mass. One of the tests that the doctor makes you do is you have to lay on your back and then you have to get up only using your abdomen muscles, like get up with like the Undertaker. And if you can't do that, that's like another diagnostic criteria for anorexia. But it's the same concept. There's an option not to give up on yourself. Yeah, every day, baby. Every day is an opportunity for success. Yeah, even though sometimes you can slack off, the next day can be the day for success, or the day after, the day after, the day after. If you say it's so over, it can be so back if you want. Every day is an opportunity, even if you only got like 15 minutes to do it. That's my IMHO. That's in my honest opinion? Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna just go with it. I don't like putting in effort, but it's like entropy. I try to think of it like that, like an object at rest stays at rest and an object in motion stays in motion. It's for real though. Entropy can be applied to like your attitudes. Like if you don't do nothing, then you don't want to do nothing. And then if you do stuff, then you do want to do stuff because you're already used to doing stuff. Like you've already trained yourself. Inertia, whatever it is, I don't care. Whatever. Inertia, yeah. You don't want to be inert. You want to have potential energy or whatever. Whatever, stop laughing at me, it's fine. Yeah. I was not raised to have work ethic. I kind of understand that. I think that I'm lucky to have the personality that I have because, I mean, my mom didn't really do good in school. And, she, you know, has not really tried to apply herself to many academic pursuits. I was just lucky to be able to pursue stuff because I like pursuing stuff. But I think that she was always like, it's okay to get a bad grade in math. It's okay to get a bad grade if that's something that happens. But I always held myself to a better standard because I have anxiety. And so I'd be like, if I get a bad grade, then I'm just gonna die. Like, this is it. It's over for me. Like, my prospects are zero. Even though realistically, it doesn't really matter. As long as you get a degree, it does kind of seem like whatever happens before and after that is whatever. I was raised to do everything perfectly from the start or give up. Yeah, my poor mother just could not help me with math. Which I think is also why she was like, it's okay if you get a C in math. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But I'd always be like, I'm so stupid. But yeah. Very blessed to support Nugget. I love supporting Nugget. It makes me feel good to have someone to help. But But I also like being helpful to begin with, maybe to a fault. It's fun to help other people, and you know what? My own sister does not take any of my help when it comes to academics. And so if I can mold Nugget into my image, into my beautiful academic image, then maybe I can convince my sister. I don't know why I almost just said her name. Maybe I can convince my sister to work hard too. But she's very stubborn. Oh yeah, of course, I don't think I have any critical thinking skills. But, even still, I'm at least academically rigorous. Everyone in your family have a degree. I'm the first person to even have a associate's degree. So I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, no one could help me. It was pretty difficult to figure stuff out for a long time. Because, you know, I didn't have anyone, I mean, even my extended family didn't really know how to help me in school. Or set up for school. Or, like, pace myself in college and stuff. And so, like, I felt like I was having some issues. And then I tried to go to, like, some of those first-gen college classes or, like, groups. And I felt so awkward. This is, like, really weird to say. I felt really awkward because they were mostly focused on grants and scholarships for people who were not white. And I was just like some white trash family member who, like, just didn't have anyone in my family who went to school. Like, that's just what it was. Like, you know, it's okay, but I was just like, I don't really know if this group can really help me, because it seems like they're focused on people who, like, need it way more than me. So it was a little difficult. But I just figured shit out. I know how to use Google. You can pretty much Google anything. Yeah, nowadays I feel like I should help people who don't have any family who've graduated, cuz, like, I think that Nugget was telling me that very few people in her family graduated college. So that's why I'm like I extra want to help. Yeah, it was harder to Google stuff, but it's still out there. Yeah, you can definitely find success with Googling. But I think it's really hard to be, like, a first-generation college student, because the rigor, I don't think that really, like, if you haven't been to university before, I don't really know if you can recognize it as such a critical thing. But also, you need to have, like, the perspective, like, damn, I'm paying for these, so I need to go to them. You have to have AI to hallucinate. Yeah. Also, hi, Twinnis. How are you? How are you? No intrinsic motivation support system to make it enjoyable. I understand that. I tried to go to so many different clubs, too. I even inquired, like, my last year of university, I tried to go to this Women in STEM group. They never messaged me. They never, I guess maybe, like, not enough people joined, but I don't even know if that group ever existed. Tried to go to Game Dev Club. I tried to go to, that first gen club, and I was like, I'm trying to think of other clubs I tried to join. I tried to join a writing club, that never met. I was just like, oh my god, I can have no friends. I can have no university friends. I barely made any friends when I was in university, like, at all. STEM classes, you make no friends. You just have enemies. And then, well, that's not true, because when I went to Chemistry 3, I had that girl, if you guys remember, Lady Moriarty, because she always dressed like she was, like, some Sherlock Holmes, character. She made me all those different lotions and stuff, and then she, almost called the cops because she thought I was killed by one of our classmates. Yeah, I do miss her in retrospect. I thought that was weird in the moment, but now I just have fond memories of her. Because I threw out one of the lotions that she made me, because she had her own, like, chemistry set, and she had her own chemistry lab in her basement, and she was making me lotions like crazy style. It was so fun. Wonder where she is now. I don't know. I hope that she was... I hope that she's doing good, because she was super smart. But yeah, she made me that lotion with hyaluronic acid that made my face feel like I was getting a chemical burn. That was fun. It was great on my hands, though. Yeah, I just used it on my hands after I had that chemical burn moment. If she was doing crystal meth, I would have bought from her. She seemed very smart and like she knew what she was doing. Yeah, all the other lotions that she made me were pretty excellent, and I think that she was being cute in her own way by making me those. I don't know if she had any other friends, so she would always just give me different lotions that she made. I don't know. I thought that was really cute of her. Nerd girl tries to relate. I don't know. I thought that was cute. I don't know why that stuff burned my face so bad. Maybe just because the skin on my hands is rougher than the skin on my face? Dr. White, you were her guinea pig. Yeah. Maybe I was. Maybe she was taking notes on things that I said about them, because I was like, wow, this concoction that you made is extra good. Like, the hyaluronic acid ratio is good because my hands feel soft. We're friends on LinkedIn, weirdly enough, because she couldn't contact me on anything. So when she thought that I had been murdered, she tried to contact me on LinkedIn, and I said no, I was just sick. Yeah, I left class early one time, and she thought that one of our classmates was a serial killer, and had killed a different one of our classmates. And so apparently he left class about the same time I did, and then she was worried for me, and she actually looked up my data online, like with one of those data broker sites, and she went to my old apartment, and then she interviewed people at my old apartment, but I hadn't been there in a while. And then she contacted the school because she thought that my teacher had not done enough to stop this guy from killing people. And then I got an email saying that she wasn't allowed to talk to me anymore from the school while she was being investigated, because the teacher was like, what do you mean you think this guy killed people? That girl just dropped the class. Yeah. I don't know. Because that guy was weird. And he was always trying to get one of us to go out to eat with him. And yeah, I was always turning that guy down. He was one of our lab mates. But he was like, always like, oh, what was it? He invited me to go eat like shawarma or something. And I was like, oh no, I'm full. Like I'm gonna go home after this, but I hope you enjoy it. And I remember one time he was like, well, shawarma's kind of a for two meal, so I guess I won't. And I was like, bro, okay, stop it. I don't want to be here right now in lab, so this is not the place to hit on me. Yeah. I can't believe that you tried to like guilt me to go out with him like that. If I said no the first time, the guilt doesn't work either. Like, let's just do this lab in peace, please. Please. Hitting on someone in lab is the only place to do it. It'd be better if he was like good at lab. But no, he just constantly infuriated me because we were getting points taken off of our lab for doing it wrong. It's fine. Yeah, it was me, Lady Moriarty, and that guy. But I guess she just thought she was a serial killer. Yes, I wondered why she hated that guy so much. But also, she was super smart. She did her final exam display. We'd all had to do like 3 try poster display boards, or like 3, I forget what they're called, like the try something poster boards. She did hers on red tide, and so we had a really good talk about red tide in Florida in particular. Yeah, I did mine on polyester, which was the wrong choice because it made me hyper aware of microplastics and very concerned about the future. And then my teacher was like, yeah, this is like an OChem concept. And I was like, yeah, I know, I'm aware. I only learned that in retrospect. But yeah, microplastics no good. Microplastics in the water, in the ocean, and in all of your organs, and in your sperm. Should not be into what I am now. Aw. I need 2 seasons. I did love her. I loved Lady Moriarty. But yeah, that was like my only friend that I ever made in class was Lady Moriarty. Cause we were in Gen Chem 2 and 3 together, which was fun. But the thing is, I took night classes for chemistry, and so every time I went to class, I was so tired. Cause I would go to work and then I would immediately go to school afterwards, and I would just barely make it every day. It would be like I would work from 7 to 5, and then class started at 6. It was so brutal. Oh yeah, and then on Wednesdays, yeah, I had it twice a week. So on Mondays, it was just a 3-hour class, and then, no, it was a 1.5-hour class, and then on Wednesdays, it was a 1.5-hour class plus a 2.5-hour lab. So I was there till like 9:30 p.m., and then I went to work the next day, and it was so bad. I was so tired and crazy. But now I'm fine. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Damn, I hated that so much. I'm so glad I don't gotta do that no more. Except for you guys, I suppose. Cause I stream right after idol training now. On Fridays only. It'd be kind of hard for me to have as much excitement or energy if I did that. Cold column, no, she's gonna like look up my data again or something. I hated working and going to classes. It sucks so bad, dude. Yeah, it's brutal to do. I love online classes. All classes should be online forever. I hate that they make you... Well, I understand, because apparently a lot of schools make the majority of their money from people going to campus. And they need to like justify having the campus open. And I do like going to classes in person, because I liked going to OChem classes or lectures. Purple, welcome in. How are you? I liked it. I liked going to class. I even liked OChem in retrospect. I did like it. I did like organic chemistry. I wanted to freak out like a third of the week, but even still, I love. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot I was supposed to be talking about the ps2. I love the ps2. Man, I forgot that I was supposed to talk about retro stuff. I love the PS2 Slim. I've never had an Xbox, and I never will, probably. Especially now. Well, I mean, theoretically, this is my Xbox, because everything is Xbox, question mark? So my PS2 is an Xbox? Name every game it has. .hack. .hack Volume 2. .hack Volume 3. .hack Volume 4. Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age. It has, trying to think of other games I played on it. God, I can barely remember. That's it. That's all the games that it has. Sly Cooper. I never played a Sly Cooper game. The least talked about Final Fantasy game? Do you think so? I guess I agree with that. People talk about it for the V-era. That was the first time the V-era was ever introduced, right? I loved, oh my god. Maybe that's why I really like tan skin, because I loved the V-era concept in Final Fantasy 12. Oh, Kingdom Hearts, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I've played those on the PS2. I don't own them anymore. I'm trying to think of other stuff I like. Oh, Ratchet and Clank. I never played that. I played exclusively Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, and that's it. I never played any of the other Jak and Daxter games, or just Jak. I thought it was kind of lame because I liked Daxter, and the other games looked like they made Jak really like tough. Why don't you just complain about things you don't care about? Oh god, what don't I care about right now? What don't I care about? I care about a lot of things. I think it's lame to complain about stuff all the time. What? I don't care about the youth. I love the youth. I care a lot about the youth. I don't care about... What's everyone mad about right now? Leak content. Oh yeah, the Love and D-Space leak content. I don't even know if that shit's real. And also, I couldn't tell what it was at all. I thought that it was a picture of a woman But instead, it was just Caleb with his breasts out so hard that I thought it was a woman. Oh yeah, I don't care about the digital circus. Yeah. I will watch it though. I just haven't. Gas prices. Oh shit, that stuff's bad, bruh. I saw gas prices on my walk up to like 5:30. I was like, ooh, thank God I'm walking right now. No, I care about a lot of things. I would be hard pressed to think about. Well, let me go on Twitter. I bet there's something I don't care about on Twitter. Let's see. What do I hate? I've been getting pushed so much Resident Evil 9 yaoi or like thirst traps. I'm like, I don't even go here. I don't even particularly care about this. Let's see. No, I care about all these things. Hamtaro? Ryan Gosling? I don't really care about him, but it's okay. I mean, I care, I guess, as much as anyone could. Yeah, no, nothing's... I'll have to pay insane oh my god, do you get reimbursed? Star Wars. I don't care about Star Wars, I guess. But I do like thinking about Star Wars. Maybe I should read the... No, I guess I should watch Star Wars. The carp population? Really? What's wrong with the carp population? Is it because of global warming? I do care about carps. It's fun to watch chronologically, so I should watch the prequels first. I've only ever watched the newest trilogy. I'm sorry about that. First off, I know that I'm broken inside, but my family isn't like a Star Wars family. Yeah, mostly Star Trek is what my dad watched, or like Stargate, SG-9, or like Battlestar Galactica and stuff like that. So I never really watched Star Wars. I was a Star Trek family too. Yeah. If we watched anything, it was Star Trek or it was Battlestar Galactica, Firefly also. Yeah, so I'll watch it eventually. I wanna be able to understand what everyone's talking about. He was hopeful and naive. I like a good hopeful and naive guy. I wonder if my dad is secretly like a Star Trek versus Star Wars kind of guy. Like a guy who holds some kind of grudge against Star Wars, so doesn't watch it. I know that was semi-popular. I'm not watching the Clone Wars. That's like a bajillion episodes, right? I'm okay. Firefly was so good. I'm trying to think of other stuff that I... But yeah, I thought that the new trilogy was really, really bad TV. And I know that everyone said that too, but I was just thinking about it. I can only imagine that the prequels and the sequels are better. The older one. Oh, okay. I thought that there was... Oh, okay. Maybe I will then. Maybe. Oh, I also gotta watch Steel Ball Run. I need to watch JJK as well. Listen, when it's really hard because when I'm editing ASMR or doing ASMR, I can't do anything other than that because it's audio listening. So I need to listen to my own lame-ass voice the entire time for like the entire like session when I'm editing. And so it's making it so I don't have that much time. It's fine. I love Dune. The OG trilogy is like a damn near a ripoff. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I would love to watch Star Wars, and maybe I should do that because I don't know how relevant it is to Dune. I've heard people say incorrectly, "Oh, Dune's ripping off Star Wars." It's totally the other way around because didn't Dune come out like nearly 10 years before? Neprun, you're not gonna date a girl just because she likes playing Marathon? Suck it up. A healthy relationship is one in which you enjoy the interests of your other. So you have to play Marathon. I want to play Marathon. I played a lot of Marathon last night. It's really good. You can read Braille while you make ASMR, maybe. Is it worth it to learn Braille? Probably not. Not if I'm not blind. It's probably more worth it to learn ASL. Age, sex, location. American Sign Language. I'm playing right now. Jealous. Like 200 hours of Crimson Desert. But Crimson Desert will wait for you. And they'll probably fix a lot of shit that's wrong with it right now. Marathon is time sensitive. Yeah, I keep seeing like Dune Discourse, but everyone's so... I can't even like get rage baited about Dune Discourse because all of the rage bait is coming from people who just haven't read any of the books. Like, it doesn't even faze me because I'm like, if you're getting all your info from the movies, like you might as well just be illiterate. Like there's nothing there that you could discourse about. I like how Marathon has an awesome UI, an awesome artistic like style. It just is interesting. It's not like cutesy or conventionally attractive, I guess, but man, is it interesting. I keep saying like it's ugly, but it's not ugly. It's like unique. It's very unique. Looks like font slop. At first, I was having an issue with the game where the text was hurting my eyes. But afterwards, I adjusted. Also, I changed my FOV so I didn't bomb it. But I loved it. I love Marathon. You guys shouldn't be so bad on it. Marvel Tokon. Isn't that the fighting game? Yeah, Marathon is good. I don't know what this hatred is for. I think it's very, very good. I mean, I played Destiny 2 a lot. So the gunplay in Marathon feels really good to me. Marvel Tokon is so ass. Isn't it like not even out yet? What's happening right now? Stop. I really like it. I won't take any hatred. Also, it seems like Bungie's got a really good roadmap out for it, so I'm pretty happy about it. I believe you, Trent. Welcome in. I think you were here before, maybe not. Hi. I thought that Marvel Tokon wasn't even out yet. Let me see. Fighting Souls. Oh, it comes out in August. It looks kind of fun so far. I like the art style at the very least. It's very interesting looking. Was it a playtest? It must have been, because it says it comes out in August. I just looked it up. Or maybe it is out. No, it's not. You can only pre-purchase it right now. It might be mid. You guys probably know way more than me about fighting games, because I have no interest or knowledge in it at all. I was playing against someone. What game was I playing? I think I was playing Street Fighter just on a TV somewhere one time, and I beat the shit out of someone who played it a lot. But I think it's only because I'm almost positive I beat them only because they didn't know how to read any of my movements because I was just button mashing the whole time. Face me in Guilty Gear Strive? Sure, yeah, I will. Sure, let's do it. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what any of the combos are. Shit. As long as I'm like ducking and figuring it out. Sure, I can do that. What if we play good fighting games? Are any of them good? Let's all play Melty Blood together. Let's all play... I don't know. I feel like saying a good fighting game, that's so subjective. Everyone's gonna just be at each other's throats. Melty Blood inside the Off-Kai Expo bathroom? Absolutely not. I'm not going into any of those unisex bathrooms at Off-Kai again. Nope, I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna pee in the same location as a man. I'm sorry. Like, I accidentally used one of their unisex bathrooms once, and I was like, okay. I do know the lore, yes. I do know the Melty Blood bathroom lore. But you guys can just go do that in the men's bathroom. I'll stay outside. The shit flex people leave on a toilet? Is that what you experienced at Offkai? I'm so sorry, dude. 9-volt, like next time you should just sneak into the women's bathroom. You should just sneak in. That makes me feel so bad. I'm not. Oh my god. I'm sorry though. I'm not doing that. You should. I need you to start cross-dressing now so you don't experience shit flex in the Offkai bathroom. Cause that makes you want to cry. No, those women's bathrooms were amazing. Someone blew my Offkai stall of choice. Ow! No, the women's bathrooms at Offkai were amazing. But also like, I don't think that women's bathrooms are that gross. I mean, also I'm a woman and I go into them, but I think it's just like different perspectives. Like shit, I wouldn't want to go in the men's bathroom and walk around in the piss floor zone. Like no. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I've heard horror stories. Oh yeah, definitely. But any bathroom can have a horror story. That's a unisex issue. Did you see that guy who got the bomb squad called at an airport because he went into the men's bathroom and he said, "Sorry guys, I'm about to blow this place up," and people thought that he had a bomb. They called the bomb squad like the planes were stopped. Can't even joke about shitting your brains out anymore, dude. Society sucks. Most polite terrorist. This just happened a couple of days ago, I think. Let me see if I can find it. Are you a terrorist, yes or no? I've never had to do that. Having some controlled demolition in this stall. Yeah, breaking my heart. Everyone had different theories? At an abortion in my high school bathroom? Do you know what she probably had? It wasn't, I mean, I guess medically it would be called an abortion. She probably had a miscarriage in the high school bathroom. Not an abortion, but it's also known as a spontaneous abortion in the medical field, is a miscarriage. So yeah, she probably had a miscarriage. Everyone had different theories on who it was. That's sad. That's like genuinely sad. Could have a bomb, could have had been a tasty burrito. I mean, he definitely had a bomb of some level. I feel so bad for that guy. I bet that he came out and couldn't have been more confused. There were like 7 contenders. How sad, how sad. Nothing like that ever happened in my school. But I guess my school was full of nerds and losers. A bioweapon brewing in his intestines. That feels so bad to say. Oh yeah, I checked all my ps2 games when I was testing, and all of them were scratched up really bad. Like really, really, really bad. But all of them worked. I tested all the games sequentially that I had, and they all run. I wonder how bad a game needs to be scratched before you can't run it anymore. Don't they make like a liquid you can put on a CD to make it not so scratched up? Really, does that work? Okay, I haven't had anything not work before, Big Ham, but I'd love to at least buff out some stuff. Oh yeah, I kept them outside the cases all the time. In fact, I couldn't find .hack Volume 1. In that case was Kino's Journey, Disc 1 of my like 3-disc series. So I had to tear apart my entire place to find Kino's Journey. And then it wasn't in there. And then I went back to the box that had .hack. I took out the Kino's Journey, and you know what? Underneath that disc was .hack. So yeah, that's how I used to treat my DVDs. Sorry, but yeah. As long as the disc is polished, it's fine. I don't think they're that scratched up, realistically. And you know what? They could be way more scratched up for how terrible I treat them. Then you get into a fight. That was in middle school. Yeah, I got into a fight in middle school. And then I saw, like, because I went to 3 different middle schools when I was younger. Because my parents were moving around a lot. And when I was in 7th grade, I went to a school that had fights, like, all the time. It really kind of, like, makes me miss seeing fights. I guess I'd be scared now. But when you're in middle school, it's, like, commonplace to see fights, don't you think? Or maybe for me it was. Yeah, I saw, like, I saw one girl tear another girl's weave out. And that shit is, like, sewn into your scalp, just so you know. Like in, like, the surface layer. But also I saw, like, there was one time where I passed in the hallway. Because all the hallways are outside in Florida, like, outdoor schools. And I saw one girl smashing another girl's face into, like, the rock of the wall of the hallway. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. A girl stabbed another girl with a broken mirror in middle school. Yeah, middle schoolers seem to want to kill each other, like for real kill each other. They're out for blood. But I thought it was very sweet because I always think about that fight in middle school, and then on the very last day of high school, I saw a girl smashing another girl's face into a bus because I was getting on the bus. I saw it from the window, and I was like, wow, that's like so poetic to end on that note. I thought that was very cute. I guess that girl just had to get like one final fight in her for the last day of school. It just felt good to see that on my last day. I don't know why. A little violence never hurt. Yeah, of course it was in Florida. Yeah. One for the trip. Yeah. But I haven't seen like any adult fights before. I don't think. I'm trying to think of if I have. I've seen some heated arguments, I guess, but nothing ever hyper-violent. Hyper-violent, maybe? No punching. No, I guess not. I need to go back to Florida again to go see if I can see some adult fights. Adult fights are over so quick. I know. Come on, beat each other to death. When you're younger, I guess you can just like wail on others because you can't go to jail for it. Have we seen any heated rivalries? No, I guess not. I mean, I've seen some like gay stuff in person, but never any like heated rivalry like on the field kind of shit. Couple of drunk fights outside of bars? I don't know what you mean by heated rivalries. Did you just mean like see gay people making out? Because yeah, I definitely have seen that. Have you seen men kiss each other? Yeah, I've seen men lick each other's armpits. Like that doesn't really faze me no more. After I went to that event with Mogu-chan where it was actually a gay event. Just like the Uma gif, yeah, but imagine sweaty men. Imagine sweaty men congregated on the dance floor. And then they're licking each other's armpits, yeah. Yeah, that was the time of night where I was like, Mogu-chan, I want to go home. We're like not sweaty men. And she was like, yeah, you're right. Big face. Hi, Digitizer. How are you? I haven't seen any armpit licking gifs. No, I don't want to watch them. I don't want to see them. Ugh. Sounds like a Saturday night for me. I think it was a Saturday night. Yeah. And you know what? Power to them. I don't know why we were there. Well, oh yeah, we were there because my Mogu-chan's friend was the DJ, but she didn't know that he was gay and he was a gay DJ. And that he primarily only went to gay events. And so she was just like, oh my god, you DJ? Like, oh my god, I'm hoping to go to this. This will be great. He should have said something about that. But, you know, bygones be bygones. No fights, no kisses, just enjoying school and video games. I mean, I had no kisses, but I mean, I had one fight. Which I lost spectacularly in. She doesn't even notice they're gay. Yeah, I don't think, because, okay, to be fair, she knew this guy from work, and he was just like a customer, and he wasn't like, you know, I don't know what visibly gay would look like. He wasn't like any different from anyone else when he was interacting with her, but when we got to when he started DJing, he was like in leather and stuff, and I was like, I should have been like, Mogu-chan, does he dress like that when he comes to get his coffee? I'm assuming no. I mean, but if he did, based, honestly. Sorry, I'm just going to the leather club 3 doors down. I'm hoping to get a latte beforehand. My female gaydar works so well. I have really bad female gaydar. It depends. When it's like a... no, I guess I do have pretty bad female gaydar. I feel like I have a good sixth sense for knowing when someone's weird. Like genuinely weird. I also have a good sixth sense for knowing when someone likes anime. Just by how they carry themselves. You ever see those puppy play... nope, I haven't. Puppy playgirls getting leashed into Starbucks for puppuccino? I would kill myself in front of them if I saw that. I don't... Like, what? What do you do in that situation? I guess I would just start loudly saying, are you doing BDSM in this Starbucks? Like, what are you doing? Want to see your weird radar real time? I feel like you did. Well, I don't know. I was too scared to really have a radar. Also, my radar was going off the charts because everyone at Off-Kai was a weird individual. But I feel like when someone's got like an off character, I can kind of tell. But when someone likes anime in a non-anime scenario, I feel like it's very easy for me to tell. People not being able to shut up. LARPing and pretending to be a puppy for like a sex thing is completely different. I'm talking about LARPing like I'm like the dragonkin from Skyrim. Yeah, not like I'm a puppy. It's not a sex thing? Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. And I don't consent to it. Yeah, weirdo convention. Are they doing the full puppy gift suit? I'm imagining, like, in this scenario, they got, like, a leash and they got, like, a collar. Like, I don't consent to you being in your weird sex thing in public. I'm just trying to get my Starbucks and leave. In this scenario, I think I get pissed. I'm just trying to think about it. What would I do in that situation? I'd probably give them a dirty look, realistically. I don't know if I'd be able to confront them, but I would certainly be pissed about it. I'm trying to think about what I would do. Oh man, I can't wait to go to Off-Kai again. I'm so excited. Oh, yeah, we're already like talking about stuff to get. I do whatever a cute girl tells me to do, like even wear a leash and collar and have your puppuccino? Yeah, I guess that's fair. You know what? How twinky are you, Asilverus? I support you in all your endeavors. A gelatinous snake, welcome in. I think I just forgot to say hi to you. Hi. But like a Nordic construction worker? That's also appealing. I'm sorry. There's like a little bit of an appeal to having that kind of scenario with a beefy guy. Yeah. No, it's I don't consent. No, even if it's not a sex thing, I don't consent to seeing that weird shit in public. Like, I just don't. I think it's wrong. I think it should be considered like an indecent exposure, but also that could be a slippery slope of what is indecent exposure in public. Like, no, if you're acting like a dog in public and you're not doing it for any particular reason other than that's like your thing, I don't know, man. We're humans. It's okay to do that in the privacy of your own home. Like you can express yourself anywhere, not in Starbucks. And that's okay. You can even do it outside. I have no problem with outside. But when we're like in a place where there are other people, we're supposed to have like some sort of like public decency. That's a slippery slope though of saying like, oh, that's indecent exposure when there's like no indecency like on the body. Yeah, like playing loud music in public. Exactly, Pezzo. Exactly. You welcome in. Also, hi. Yes, you can do it at the Bikini Barista drive-thru then. Yes, that's like a semi-okay place to do it. Yeah, I guess. I do like loud music on the bus. You guys always make fun of me for saying that. But if someone's playing some good music on the bus, it makes me happy. Because you know what? Everyone's listening to the same song. really bother me at all. Especially if they're playing some like oldies. Wow, what a slippery slope if you give a mouse a cookie-ass scenario. Because I like loud music on the bus, I have to put up with puppy girls? What if the person's playing ass? Only occasionally are they playing ass. I haven't really experienced a truly ass song. That's gonna be the drivers. Oh, yeah. Ew, stop it! Stop describing the scenario, 9-volt. I'm gonna, like, hit you soon. You better not let me see you off car. I'm gonna hit you. Like, it's gonna be for real on sight. I don't listen to oldies. What do you listen to then? I like listening to oldies and newsies. Goldies. Yeah, it's not old, it's gold. OSTs and EDM. If you were doing OSTs, that sounds good. EDM, it depends. Yeah, the only reason why I bought that Osiris Rising Warhammer 40k book is because when one of my first jobs, there was this guy who would come in the morning and would be like, "Is it okay if I play Warhammer 40k OSTs this morning?" And I'd be like, "Sure." And it would be such strange music to listen to in the morning. Is it called Osiris Rising? Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, yeah, I probably am saying that wrong. Oh, Horus Rising, sorry. Yeah. I have that one. Horus Rising, might be. But yeah, after that, I was like, is Warhammer really that good? And he was like, yeah, it's like the thing I care about the most. And so I was like, well, I don't want to play the tabletop, and I don't like anything but Vermintide. So what would you recommend? And he was like, read the books. And so that's why I bought it. But I still haven't read it because it's just been on my backlog. Minutes is Hor is what? She's rising. Hor, Horus. Horus Rising. I like the lore, but I don't want to have to play the minifigs. I would like to be able to like interface with Warhammer 40k without doing that. But I think that's almost impossible. I think they're trying to branch out and stuff, but we'll have to see. I wonder. It's expensive. That's why I was like, I'll read the books. But it seemed like people were also mixed on the books too. He's hammering over 40k. Just pick the most. I did pick the most sold books. I was told to start with Horus Rising, so I did, but I just didn't read it yet. But I mean, it's okay if it's okay if I never get into it, cause it seems like Warhammer 40k is like for real for boys, and it's okay. It's okay for there to be like specifically just for guys content and specifically just for girls content. Cause I just think it's like not super appealing to women, like not as a detriment, but just like as a fact. Yeah, let it die. And the books at the tabletop. Warhammer lore has been remade like 5 times. Really? Have you ever watched Space King? No. Is that like a short? No, I don't think I have. Maybe Rogue Trader. That does sound good. I mean, it's probably fixed by now. I didn't play Rogue Trader when it came out because it had a lot of bugs. I like a good winding book, though. Flash gets parody of 40k. I've never even seen anyone play Warhammer in public. When I did Digimon, you know what they were playing that was a tabletop? They were playing some Marvel tabletop. Let me see if I can find it. And they had everything. They brought like boxes and boxes of figurines to play. Yeah, is it a work? Yeah, Marvel tabletop. I think it was Crisis Protocol. Yeah, so many toys. I do like, this is totally what they were playing, yeah. Marvel Crisis Protocol, I believe. Yeah, I like never truly understood because they were over on the other side of the card store. And so I never got to really see what they were doing, but I would try and watch at the end of my TCG session, and I never understood it. I tried to see if I could read like the cards and stuff, and I was like, how are they even calculating these wins and losses? Was secretly a big Warhammer nerd. He showed me his full closet of minis. That's crazy. That's cool though. I'm sure it'd be way easier to get into if you were dating someone like that. Yeah, minis are expensive though. I saw that they were gonna be like, what was it? I saw that like they were at least $10 per. I mean, I guess it's like buying a Skylander maybe. I shouldn't relate those two. That's probably inappropriate or mean. But I'm talking about in price. In price, like you have it forever. You paint it. You have fun with it, etc. It sounds fun to minifig paint. I haven't been painting in like a really long time. It would be fun to just make one of those. Maybe I should. But I'd be like a LARPer if I painted one of those on stream. I shouldn't do that. Well, I did talk about Skylanders not that long ago, but I was also thinking like in price. They're like the same price as like an Amiibo or a Skylander. You gonna be a LARPer? No. LARP Max. No more doing things earnestly. You're judged constantly. I know. That's why I don't want to LARP. I want to be true in my ideals, but I could just do it as a one-off. It does sound fun, and I like they have like special paints and stuff for figurines too that appeals to me. Everything is LARPing now. Doesn't matter, but even Skylanders had power creep? That's insane. Yeah, I think it was GW. Overcharges for plastic. I'll tell you, most people 3D print them now. That makes sense. How many of you guys have ever used a 3D printer? I've never used one. I've only watched people use them on YouTube. There's one lady that I really like who paints anime figures. And she got her own 3D printer. And man, she can make some crazy figures now. They're beautiful. I've never used one in high school. I think I've been to like a art place where I could have used one, but I don't even know where I'd start. That's like all Blender stuff. Just con crap, yeah. Yeah, some people make a bunch of crap with 3D printers, but some people make some beautiful stuff. I mean, if you have a 3D printer that's like $1,000 money sink. If you have a 3D printer, you better be all into it. That better be the only thing that you enjoy and you love the most, because that's like an investment. When they were first taking off, I never really understood them. But let me see if I can find that lady that I'm talking about. Her name is Leona's Workshop, and she's a huge fan of 3D printing when she can get it to work. Oh, oops. She's really cool. She's let's see, what was her most recent one? Does she talk? She does a really long one on how much it sucks to set up a 3D printer, which I really liked. She suffered so much trying to set this shit up. But after she did it, she was very happy. I'm just gonna link it in my Discord. Let's see. I'll put in anime swag because, well, I guess this is gamers only content. But this is I've watched this lady for like a super long time, Leona's Workshop, because she's amazing at it. I think she makes a lot of money from her figurine painting. She's like a professional resin painter. They were $300? Really? At least 6 times on an MMO, some guys have asked what he should print for his store next, and it says something like Deadpool Pikachu. Yeah. Yeah, I love seeing Deadpool Pikachu. I love seeing Pikachu as other Marvel characters. Wolverine Pikachu. Sexy Black Widow Pikachu. I don't know what's up with that. Like, I guess it appeals to like the lowest common denominator of people who buy merchandise. But I think that some 3D printed stuff is so fugly, and I'm sorry for saying that. I'm so sorry. Like, it's sometimes like really unappealing and turns me off from ever getting anything 3D printed when I know that there's amazing stuff out there that's made out of 3D printed material. Don't know. You need to sand that shit. I think it's so ugly when it has the 3D print resin like rivets or like divots in it, because you know it goes up in layers. Yeah. And I think you need to do like a bunch of post-processing, but I almost never see anyone do any post-processing for 3D printed stuff other than the lady that I linked in my Discord. 3D printed slop is like resin art, but for tech guys. Oh my god, that's so astute. That's so real. You're so right. It is. It is like resin art, but for tech guys. Because they're just such beautiful 3D printed stuff. I believe in our ability to make things better than slop. Please. Yeah, $300 is about the price of a normal printer, but how much is that plastic? Oh my god, and then there's like so much plastic. Yeah, it's all made out of plastic, and then what? Are you huffing those resin fumes? You need like a ventilated space. Are there just like dudes out there who are making slop en masse that is just giving them like hella microplastic fumes? What? $15? That's pretty low. Oh my god, maybe I should get a 3D printer. I don't need one. But people get yelled at all the time for doing resin art without a ventilator or a ventilated room. No, I don't need a 3D printer. Why would I need that? I want a Switch first. That's gonna be my next large purchase is a Switch. And then a Switch 2. It is cool. I don't need one. I bet I can borrow one. I can probably find someone or somewhere I could 3D print. And I can just buy the plastic juice, the plastic goo that they use for it. Oh, and ran it while I slept. That's such a bad... No! I had such a bad cough. Your lungs. Your lungs. Your lungs. Your lungs. Your lungs. Yeah, that sounds right. Where's the life-size Citrus Sunshine STL? Stop! I really want to get a cardboard cutout of myself for Off-Kai. Maybe I can do that this year. I'm looking into it seriously. And then I want you guys to take pictures of yourselves with it so I can frame them on my walls. Chili Apple, welcome in. Yeah, I think there is a makerspace somewhere around. Yeah, you can throw tomatoes at it too if you like. As long as you clean off the tomato juice, I'm okay with that. Citrus minifig, and it's gonna be in the style of one of those U2s. It's gonna be ugly. It'll be ugly as sin, and you guys will just have to deal with it. Because that's the state of little figurines now. It's either ugly, or it costs $5 million. Citrus Funko Pop. Citrus Funko Pop. I'd probably be okay as a Funko Pop, realistically. It probably wouldn't look too bad. I do think they're kind of ugly, though. Yes! I've seen a bunch of custom tools that are made with 3D printing. Or, like, hot fixes. Citrus Labubu! Shit, I would love to be a Labubu. Yeah. Man. Yeah. No, Citrus doesn't need any more useless garbage. Citrus does not need to buy useless garbage. Citrus Sunshine does not need to buy any useless garbage. Okay, I'm good. Sorry. I just thought about, again, how I went to that blind box store and I saw those cute blind boxes. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm good. You're already half Labubu. How? I mean, I guess so, because I got a big-ass head. I got a big head. I got a big forehead. They do have big foreheads. Citrus punching bag cover. Oh, wait. Can you, like, make a big Dakimakura? And then it could cover a punching bag? I've never thought about that before. That's a good idea. Has anyone ever done that before? Yeah, wait. I feel like a punching bag is about the same size as a body pillow. I would look into that. You might be able to put any Daki on top of a punching bag. Punch your Oshi if she says too many rage bait topics. If the bag was thin enough, I was just thinking like would it fit? I guess it would have to be pretty thin. I took the idea and have mass produced it. God damn it! You'd rip it? Just buy another one. It's like free printing for your Oshi. I guess you could get the pictures printed on leather. That seems like it sucks too. I'm just thinking about different things. I mean, how hard are you punching? You must really hate your Oshi to rip the Daki while you're punching her. You're wearing your brass knuckles while you're punching? You could love her, you can give it hugs, or you could punch the shit out of it. It's cuteness aggression. I guess it's good to get that out of you. I have so much cuteness aggression when I... Recently, it's been so bad. I feel like I just have like... I just want to see something cute and I just want to hug it till it frickin' explodes. Sorry. Yeah, seeing those blind boxes with the Hello Kitty Labubu's, like I was like, wow, that really makes me feel something. I don't know what it is, but it makes me want to freak it. Citrus in the headlock. Yeah, I know. Cute things are like, it's so bad. Wanna take a nap now? Okay, goodbye, do it is. Ugh. Sorry, let me stretch. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Ugh. It's nice to not play any video games while streaming. I haven't done just chatting on a weekend before. It's kind of nice to just be able to talk about whatever I want and then not be brutalized in a video game while I do it. I understand the appeal. It's appealing to just hang out. You could be gaming, that's true, but it's so much harder to talk and also game at the same time. You're kind of nice. Yay! Now open Magic the Gathering. I was playing some terrible games on Monday, like to the point where it would piss you guys off. It would definitely make you guys pissed at me if you saw me play a blue deck. It was really bad. I like the just chatting. I'm glad. I like it too, because 9 times out of 10, when I play a game on a Friday, I'm bad at it. Like, it's bad. And I recognize that now. I understand my shortcomings, and I think that it's better to just chat and then get ready for the week, you know? It's kind of like a wind down too, because you guys are probably also tired from the week too. Yeah, but I think I only played a game on a Friday because I was doing that collab. Do you have a Switch 2? No, that's my next large purchase I'm gonna do. I've already bought everything for Off-Kai, which was what I was saving for. Like I got my ticket in the hotel and my Off-Kai ticket as well. And so like that was my large saving, and then moving. And so now I can save up for a secret third thing, which is the Switch 2. Oh, and also clothes. Cute clothes to wear to Off-Kai. Gallo, what I did is I started watching the prices of no, stop it. I started watching the prices of flights in December. And then I saw like the cheapest flight price ever like a month ago, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just pull the trigger. It's good. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, I watched it for like a couple months. So what, 4 months? I watched the prices of the flights, and you can just do that through Google Flights. And I don't think that they're scalping me either, cause it was showing me like $600 to $200. It's crazy how much it costs to fly into San Jose. Like, it can't be that good there. I think last time it cost me, who lives on the West Coast, as much as it cost to Panya to go to Off-Kai. I was like, we're not even in the same place. How's that possible? Oh, they can't anymore. Yes, okay. time too. No, this year was way cheaper. I mean, maybe just because I watched the prices for so long, but it was so much cheaper than the last time. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, and what? This year, Off-Kai got pushed because of the World Cup. So I wonder if they were cheaper because it's after the World Cup. People going into San Jose. Because everyone will be leaving by then, so there's like less traffic, maybe? I can't place the Switch 2 on my throne. I don't know what's up with that. Like, I tried to before. But Throne is a weird website. Where it's just like really difficult to do anything that you want to do. On there, yeah. I'm just looking at it again because I was like, why can't I do this? Getting good flight prices, is to play a deep game. Yeah, well, because I just like don't want to be scammed anymore. It's so expensive. Ugh. It'll be cool to meet everyone. Yes, and I'll have even more friends to see this time. I'm very, very, very excited to see everyone and see everyone that I knew prior too. I don't know. I'm very excited to see everyone. It's nice that me and Topania and Ryan are friends. I'm very thankful that I made friends with them because not only are they awesome and sweet and kind, but they're also, like, just really awesome to room with. Good roommates. And so, like, it's nice to have a couple of friends that I can go do things with instead of just go alone. I've had so many experiences where I've been to a convention alone, and it's just not the same. Yeah, so every day I'm thankful for that kind of relationship. Friendship is good. Friendship is magic, as they say on My Little Pony. Their daughter locked them out of the room? I did that! I'm sorry. I will never atone. I was actually thinking, well, I have some ideas for... I mean, I'll never atone for locking Ryan and Topania out of the room. But I have some ideas of maybe at least thanking them again for still loving me. I was already planning to go to Bearcat Mountain, so I'll get to meet Tip and Co. anyway. Ooh, that'll be awesome. Yeah, Topania is a gem. She's a treat, and I love her to death. So is Ryan. Ryan is such a sweet, sweet person. I just feel very, very thankful every day. They're my angels. My angels of hotel rooms. I'm trying to think of, I'm the treatler, yeah, I guess. I love a good treat. I'm sorry. I do like a good treat. And I won't back down from that. Yeah, I wonder if I could, Well, I'm excited to see them at the very least. And who knows who I'll see there too. I think that's some of the most exciting thing about Off-Kai is that people I didn't even know what were gonna be there were there. So maybe I'll meet friends that I didn't even know would be there. I will be happy to meet anyone though. I got a low bar. I could meet anyone and I'd be happy. Not saying that like anyone is even at that low bar, because everyone is so above me that it's insane. Germa, I don't know if Germa's gonna be there. Will Germa be at Off-Kai at the VTuber convention? What secret VTuber is he? What if I get starstruck to see Citrus and I can't get an autograph? You should just yell really loud and I'll know it's you. As Mr. Slime? Who the hell is that? You're just making dudes up? Mr. Slime? That guy's from Deadlock. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. I don't have anything else coming up. I mean, events. Not events. I do have events coming up, but I don't have any, like, travel plans. Maybe at the end of the year, I'll have some other travel plans, but... I'm going... for the chance to be cave done by a tall woman. Oh my god. It won't be me or Topania or Ryan, that's for certain. I wish a tall woman would comment on me. Wait, what? How are you getting this to happen to you? Cause hook me up as soon as you find a tall woman who's willing to do that to me. Riz, I got Riz. It's all pathetic, Riz, but I think that works on some women. Definitely it does. So, hook me up. Whichever woman out there seems to be easily convinced by whining and crying. Let me know. Hook me up. The patheticness is key. Yes. Okay, awesome. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Buy my $300 per minute podcast. Wait, how many minutes long is it? Is it like infinite minutes long? Can you summarize it in 2 minutes? No, that's too much money. Can you give me like 3 seconds worth? How much money is that $3? 3 seconds worth? No, that's probably more. I don't know. I don't want to do math. I can't wait to do like a 3-hour long .hack PowerPoint. I'm trying to think of other IPs that I'm as freaky about as .hack, but I don't think there's any. That's like that's my mecca. Everything else I just enjoy casually. Do you guys have any games that you're like freaks about? I'm just curious, like any game you would ride or die for? Like I'm willing to firebomb Bandai. Like that's how serious I am about .hack. Mario Galaxy, I mean that game is perfect. I get that. Like you could just talk for hours about it. I'm trying to think of other games. Maybe but I'm trying not to think of visual novels. Don't think about visual novels when it comes to that. Of course I can say a lot because I read. What game has deep lore? $15? Thank you, Glistening. I love you. Space Station 13. Wow, based? Amazing. I also really like Parappa. I'm surprised that they've never made another Parappa game. Or Jam or Lammy. Like, those games are so well loved. And they're always making merch for those IPs. I guess it's just probably better to make merch for people who remember the games and than make more games. Who made those games? I've never looked into it. I wonder if this developer is just not in business anymore. Oh my god, wait. They also made Vib Ribbon? I didn't know that. The last game that the Parappa people made. Oh my god, they made Tamagotchi Connection Corner Shop? Wow, interesting. They made a game for the iPod. I didn't even know the iPod had games. Wow, they really just did not make anything after that. Come on, don't they want money? Or maybe not. Interesting. Bungie Halo games. Those games are good. I only hear good things about them. Yeah, I wonder if these people will ever make more games. Probably not. It's sad to say that though. I mean, there are so many companies that just won't make a game ever again. And this company Nana Onsha is just so small that it's not affiliated with literally any companies whatsoever. They made some games with Bandai, and that's it. Oh shit, wait, oh no, Sony published Parappa? Yeah. It's the departure times that worry me. Oh, I take some bullshit, plane rides, let me tell you. Yeah, like getting a connection at 2 in the morning after being on the flight from like 9 p.m. It's just so brutal. I hate flying. That's why I'm pretty happy that I'm not going to the Orange Farm this year, or probably for a while. Moriarty, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I love flying. I do it too often. Cause my family's too far away. I'm not gonna see them this year, or maybe even next year, so I'm pretty thankful for that. Cause I don't wanna do, I just can't do it. I can't do another 7-hour flight. it hurts so bad. It makes me so stressed out. I hate, and like every single time I've tried to set up care for my cat, I've always ran into issues. It sucks. I'm like never going during a holiday ever again. And I think he'll die if he goes on an airplane, not because he has any medical issues regarding that. I think he'd just die of shock or have a heart attack. So he can't come with me. I kind of hope that my flight is in I hope that my flight has a layover in Las Vegas again, because I thought that the nasty weird flooring coupled with the high-tech over-the-top casino machines in that dreary airport kind of had a certain appeal to it. I'd recommend going to the Las Vegas airport if you can. Okay, I think I'm gonna go and work on stuff. I think that I'm gonna see if I can finish up writing for my PowerPoint. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I had so much fun. And maybe I'll do more just chattings occasionally, not all the time, occasionally. On the weekends, and we can hang out more. How's that sound? Thank you guys. It was fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. I had fun too. Let's see who's streaming today. Oh, I can get even closer to you guys. Here, I'll get like super close. Hi. Let's see. Wait, don't go. Let me send you to someone who will also love you. Or maybe they'll hate you. No, they probably won't. Oh, maybe I should raid them. Yeah. I'm gonna raid Nana and Ruru because they're playing Super Battle Golf. They're cutie pies. Let's see. I'm very hateable. That's not true. I don't hate you. But if you have a sub, make sure to use the sub with the wigglies. And if you don't, make sure you have the sub. Make sure you have the message with the oranges. But thank you guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I hope that you guys take care of yourselves and drink water. And also maybe I'll play Marathon later. Maybe. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for Dark Souls. Bye. Bye.